say that a man is the closest thing to God. No matter what's going on, we have to rise consistently every day, and we have to provide consistently every day. We have to serve consistently every day.
He has to have a code. He has to have certain things he's going to say and do, and he means it. You know, when I was coming up, if a man said something, that was his word was bond.
For some guys, they're invisible to women. In order for them to stop complaining, they just really have to step up their game, meaning they have to step up their strategy. They have to become a more attractive guy. So the reason why so many guys are sexless is because they don't have any game.
Weak men need to be purged. And what I mean by that is that there was a time where only the strongest men had valuable things.
Anybody that's been out here in the last 10 years, it's easier to get sex than it is to make $100. Basically put yourself in a position and they throwing it to you. So I think, again, weak men have risen up and they have a voice and they spew their shit onto other weak men and they fall for it. And it's this whole victimhood thing.
I say, okay, put your arm out. They put their arm out. I say, grab your arm. You can grab your arm.
When I think of a man in my head, he takes responsibility with a purpose. And this responsibility gives him struggle, and through that struggle, he gets strength, and through that strength, he creates structure.
Smack your arm. You can smack your arm. Pinch your arm. Okay, you're real. Go fucking knock on Fear's door and grab his arm.
Whatever he wants out of life, whatever he desires out of life, whatever steps he wants to take to secure what he requires, I think he should be true to that first and foremost.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
See, the emotional male will always use emotions to make excuses for the fact he ain't shit.
You gotta be ready to go the distance behind what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to die about some shit.
Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity, specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the link below and get your tickets to the Game Kings 2, The Definition of a Man documentary screening that's going to be held in Miami on October 26th, 2024. You'll be the first to watch the documentary, and then after the documentary, you'll be able to participate in a question and answer session with the Game Kings live. Space is limited, so click the link below and get your tickets now. All right, we here. We are here, people. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, and Miles Cunningham. Miles, what's going on, man? What's popping with you, man?
Man, happy Friday. Shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all. What's going on with you, Locario?
I'm chilling. Actually, I'm not chilling because it's hot as fuck. You feel what I'm saying? It's hot as fuck out here in these streets. But listen, man, that's life. You got to just enjoy each moment out here. You know what I'm saying? So, but shout out to everybody in the chat, man. So today's show, guys, we're going to be talking about the correct way of talking to women and interacting with women, because there's this viral video clip going around from this balloon pop show which I was trying to avoid like the plague, and I knew it was going to catch up to me. I was like I don't want to watch any of this shit. I don't want nothing to do with this shit. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, hey, listen, when niggas is game goofy, we got to be here to teach the babies. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So that you know the right way to go.
Yeah, queen. Yeah, queen. Queen. Yeah, queen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, queen.
So we gonna show that clip and we're gonna be breaking that down. But before we get into all that, guys,
Locario, you're not qualified. You know what I'm saying?
Well, before we get to all that, make sure you guys go check out badboymembership.com. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. We get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Also, make sure you guys join masculineidentitymembership.com, where you can step up your game and you can understand your masculine identity. So let's
exactly. And make sure y'all go get the soap too, man.
Facts. Do it. Facts. Just do it. Get that soap, people. Get it.
Let me see. So we got 816. You're on live with Locario Miles. Name, age, city, and where did you send it?
Yeah, my name is Aaron. My city is Kansas City. My age is 34, and I'm attempting to send the 5 to Hashim Smith.
It's $sign Mr. Locario, so that's the new one. You got to go to $sign Mr. Locario and send it there and shit.
Okay, I'm gonna call back in.
All right, cool.
Thanks, bro. Take it easy.
All right, so guys, if you have a question, call in 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. Send it to $sign Mr. Locario or $sign Miles in the game, and make that happen. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. We'll get to your questions at the end. You feel what I'm saying? Now, let's bring up this shit because he's probably gonna call back in a little bit, but let's bring this up.
Yeah, bring it up. Me, I ain't qualified. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
So we gonna go into this. So this is so I'm taking this from Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews page because he's talking about it, and we'll talk about some of the commentary he's saying too. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, man. My man been on for a minute doing his thing, getting his numbers up, man, and surviving cancer and all that cool shit, man. Right. I mean, personally, I think he's a goofy cat, but you can't deny the hard work and the content. So shout out to him.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But it's funny because he titled this video, "Confident Man Loses Job After Humbling Women."
Yeah.
That's the red pill slang right there. The humbling of the ladies and all that other shit.
I told you they love that shit.
But
oh my God! All right.
Real quick.
816. Name, age, and city again for the record. Go ahead.
Name Aaron, city, Kansas City, age 34.
Okay. Got you. Appreciate it. So what's going on?
What's going on? Yeah, I had a question for Lucario. Yeah. So I was I hear you say that the boyfriend and you shouldn't be giving girls boyfriend energy early. Correct. And I was just curious. Now, why is that? What's the issue with that? What does that mess up? What does that cause?
Wait. Caller, you can we think critically for a second?
I would like to speak to Lucario, but
okay. No. You all right? You good? You all right? Okay. I see.
Miles, you ain't qualified. Miles, you ain't.
It's all right, Queen. I see. I ain't qualified. You know. Do you? I'll fall back because I know I ain't qualified. You want to speak to Lucario?
Right.
Do you, Queen? All right.
So caller.
I want to talk to your beanhead ass right now. I want to talk
caller. So this is the thing. The reason why you shouldn't give her boyfriend energy is because she's going to act and bring energy towards you like a girlfriend, which means she's gonna feel entitled to girlfriend type of energy. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're leading by bringing boyfriend energy, which in turn is going to make her feel emboldened and entitled to get girlfriend energy, which means she's going to be expecting more from you at this time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. So that's why you don't want to give out boyfriend energy. You just want to be able to vet a chick. Then once she becomes qualified to be your girlfriend, then you can make her your girl. But other than that, you gotta fall back because this is the thing. You could give a chick boyfriend energy, but just don't start complaining when the chicks start acting funny, because that's what always is gonna happen when you give a girl boyfriend energy when she's not your girlfriend. It's always gonna blow up in your face. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, and could you give some examples of boyfriend energy, or refer me to a video that talks about boyfriend energy?
So some examples are spending the night, buying her gifts, going on a bunch of dates, talking to her on the phone all day, giving her massages, cuddling. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of non-sexual things. Do you see what I'm saying? A lot of non-sexual energy, time, and attention is boyfriend energy. You see what I'm saying? So when you first deal with a woman, it really should just be we getting together to fuck. And then after a while, after you vet her for a little bit, then it's okay. We could fuck, and we could probably go get some dinner or some shit after she's been with you for months. You see what I'm saying? But it's mainly just sex and hooking up at first. And then once she's shown that she can do that over time, then you can add other things as time is going on. If you want that woman to be your girl, or you're seeing potential of it going in that direction. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I do got a question for you though, Miles.
Okay.
Now is that your lady holding that soap?
Hold on. No. You only send $5. It's $5 per question. So if you got a question for Miles, you gotta donate again, bro.
Oh, good catch. Yeah.
Okay. I'll let y'all run away from that. But all right, appreciate you.
All right,
he said run away from that when we literally told this nigga he could ask the question, but he got to donate more. You see what happens when guys don't listen and don't understand the game?
I told you. You look. He did me a favor, Queen. You know what I mean? He ain't qualified to ask the question because he ain't send the $5. All right,
exactly.
I guess the question. As soon as you send the money, Queen, you feel.
All right, so let's get to this hilarious shit. And guys, pay attention because we're gonna break down this fucking game. So we're gonna teach you guys the correct way to talk to and deal with women. Now, before we get into this, what I want to say about these shows, which is why I don't like them, or which is why I don't like any type of real display of interactions online or in public or on display, is because you're trying to show what would be considered realistic interactions in a space that is not natural. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is not even natural, this whole entire thing. That's why I always find it funny with the Pineapple Show that shout out to Melly Monaco. The thing is, that type of setup too is not a realistic setup. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff that wouldn't really happen in real life that's happening when you're seeing it on the screen. So it's almost like you're basically it's almost like you can't even do the shit you're trying to do. You feel what I mean? But let's continue. Let's go.
I like a more humble person.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby.
Stay tuned and locked for this conversation here today, because I think by the end of this conversation, we will have one of the most important and pivotal conversations of recent memory in regards to the dynamic between the man and the woman. Have you guys ever heard of the show Pop the Balloon? Well, if you haven't, you're living under a rock, and I've been under that rock for a little while as well. But it is a dating show, internet dating show, where men and women line up and they pop balloons if they're interested or they're not interested. And then the conversations in between the balloon pop is usually what the sell of the show is. It's very entertaining. The content creators are doing an absolutely fantastic job, and kudos to them. But there was
real talk though, like mediocre tutorials and reviews could actually be like a real motherfucker on like a news station if he wanted. Like he has that whole fucking shit down packed. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to this motherfucker. like he's properly media trained. Like
that's what I mean, and that's what I mean when I say goofy. I don't mean it to be like insulting or anything. Like straight Brian Gumble with the shit. Like
exactly.
Like he's minus the pause. He's straight Don Lemon with the shit.
Right.
Exactly. Like straight. That's what I'm saying. I cannot deny his hustle. Like this nigga is super duper TV correspondent shit.
Right. That's a fact. He got that shit down back. Let's continue.
There's a particular conversation and discussion that needs to be addressed, because not only is this guy getting drugged through the mud for what is being described as sassy behavior, for sticking up for and defending himself, but then also he was fired from his job. Absolutely nasty work. But you guys already know that we go over behavior on this channel. So let's go over the complete discussion as well as the aftermath to determine what are the lessons learned. Without further ado, now before we get started and before the guy...
Ed Zone got it right. It's dishonest once cameras are involved. Already flawed. Facts.
Exactly. That's what I want you to keep in mind. But we're still gonna break down certain little things in this situation. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, it's only entertainment, man. It ain't none of this shit it's only entertainment.
Right. That's a fact. Let's continue.
Guy comes out. I wanted you guys to see the lineup of women. I want you to see the clothes that they're wearing. I want you to see the styles of their hair. I want you to see what they're doing with their eyelashes. I want you to see how many tattoos that they have. I see she's got some kneecap tattoos. Who's showing cleavage versus who is not. And the reason that I'm pointing this out is that the importance of image. We all as human beings judge books by their cover, but I want you guys to write down in the comment section, which one of these women do you think will be the problem? Just strictly based off of the image that they are presenting. You can number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait, hold on. Let me back it up a little bit because I want to get your opinion, Miles, on which one would you smash.
I was just
you can number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
Okay, so
I know I'm gonna sound crazy for this, but looking at them just like this right here, it must be because I'm old and out of touch.
Right.
No, it's the children who are wrong. But anyway, none of them look good to me.
None of them. But if you had to choose one, if they put a gun to your head and it was like,
if they put a gun to my head, it would be between 1 and 5.
I was thinking the same thing. That's crazy. I was thinking the same thing.
And they would have to cock the gun too.
Right.
Like they would have to cock the fucking gun, my nigga, because I'm looking at all of them and I'm just like, might give it to 5. I might give it to 5 just because she's short and I'm a short nigga, and she. The reason why is one is thick.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I could put a little bit of the thickness onto 5, I think 5 would be more my thing.
Right.
But overall, nah, man. The rest of them is like,
They say, some of them say it in the chat, they saying 4. Some people saying 1, 2, and 5. So
Nah, 4. No, 4's titties is already hanging to her knees, bro. 4 got the long titties. I don't like long titties, bro. I don't like long titties, bro, at all.
This shit hilarious.
Like looking at it now, I might just go with 5 straight up and down. I might just end up going with 5, honestly.
Basically.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start this shit.
6, 7.
Hello. Oh, welcome.
Damn, popped them already.
All right, if we can have your name.
Now,
look at his face as he walks in.
No, he got that. But this is what I want. This is what I want to say before we begin. What I want you guys to understand is, and because we got to teach from a game perspective, right? Those women at this point not popping the balloon is basically a choosing signal. You understand what I'm saying? Right, so the one who popped the balloon already is saying, just off the look and just off you just coming in just at this moment, I'm popping the balloon. The one girl that did it means I'm not interested or whatever, so forth and so on. The other girls who didn't pop their balloon are basically saying, I'm interested. Still, like at this point, I'm still interested. So it's like a choosing signal. But as we're soon see that don't mean shit. But let's continue.
Right, exactly.
My name's Aaron.
Aaron, how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 29.
Shout out to Aaron, 29 years old. I love the fit, man.
Yes, Queen. Yeah, my name Aaron Queen. Yes, ma'am.
Looks like he got on some Gucci loafers, some straight black jeans, and a plain white button-down tucked-in shirt. Simple, and it's all fitted, so it fits his stocky physique. He's dressing his age, exactly what Kevin Samuels used to say.
29, okay.
Yes.
And what do you do?
I'm a licensed plumber.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
And now,
Shout out to all the blue-collar savages out there.
what do you look for in a woman?
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous.
Word.
He already fucked up.
I'm looking for a woman with a low body count, Queen.
Let me tell you guys something.
Yo, hold on real quick. With the side profile, it's definitely 5, my nigga.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But this is the thing. This is the thing, guys. You got to understand, right? So what he's saying or what he's talking about, right, already puts him in a certain category where the women are looking at him like, okay, this guy, he's goofy, right? Mm-hmm. But this is the thing. If you say I'm looking for somebody who's not promiscuous, right? 90-something% of women are quote unquote promiscuous based on whatever your opinion of that is. So there could be those 7 women, they could have probably had sex with, one of them could probably had only sex with 2 guys. That could be promiscuous to him. You see what I'm saying? Or they could have sex with 30, 40 guys or 50 guys, or who the fuck knows? So what happens is a lot of times, right? Exactly, Frankie Shy, you said he's indirectly slut shaming already. You see what I'm saying?
And the reason why he's doing that is because he probably been cheated on before.
Right, exactly. Some goofy ass shit like that. And see, what you guys got to understand is this. Shout out to Miles. Your language exposes you. So what happens is, guys, is that when you speak a certain way, it reveals your reality, right? So the reality would be if I don't want a woman who's promiscuous, right? That means that I kind of know there are women that are promiscuous, but I think there's a bunch of women who aren't promiscuous that I can get out here. But if you're actually the guy that's participating in the sex, making women quote unquote promiscuous, then you would know that most women are promiscuous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times your language tells on you. Because if I say, man, like I don't want a woman who's promiscuous, I would never say that if I'm the guy fucking all the women, because I know that most of y'all are promiscuous.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But the guy who's not doing that, his reality is that it's not that. So think about it this way. If you spoke to a kid and a kid told you, hey, you know, I really like Santa Claus. Like I want to meet him one day. I think Santa Claus is awesome, right? And you're laughing in your mind because you're like, this fucking stupid kid thinks Santa Claus is real. You know what I'm saying? So his language is letting you know this is his reality. His reality is he believes Santa Claus is an actual person that's real that comes down the chimney.
Right.
Right? But that's his reality because that's what he's been told. So that's his reality. Whereas you as an adult, your reality is, I know that, no, for a matter of fact, I'm Santa Claus. I'm the one who dresses up in the fucking beard and shit and puts the presents under the tree. So what happens is that if you're a guy who's dealing with women and your reality is women say, hey, I'm not that type of girl. I need to get to know you. You know, I don't just have sex like that. Your reality is, oh, cool. I want a woman like that because I don't want promiscuous women. So your reality is that. So now when you say that, the woman's looking at you like, oh, he's like the little kid who believes in Santa Claus. You see what I'm saying? So already you're starting off on that foot where they're like, he ain't got no experience, but also at the same time, they're like, this nigga's already slut shaming. Okay, let me now brace myself for what I think I'm expecting to happen with a guy who talks like that. Do you see what I'm saying? But let's continue.
And has a career going for herself.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breaker, being promiscuous.
See, he's very, very.
You know who he remind me of for some reason? He remind me of the nigga from Belly that was eating the banana.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I forgot the name of the nigga, but that's the same nigga that played Son in Menace to Society, by the way, because a lot of people don't know that. But I'm talking about his character from Belly, like the nigga, the down south nigga.
He was eating the banana. And he was like, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop down on that nigga. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, queen. Yeah.
Not cleanly. Don't have a career, nothing really going for yourself.
Okay. All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go ahead and go on over there and see what's going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, this chick popped the balloon as soon as he walked out. Now, I would argue she's the least attractive out of everybody.
All right. If we can have your name and age and why you popped your balloon.
Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24.
Hi.
Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to say the pop.
And this is why I hate this show.
Right.
Because these chicks, it's like, it's like they just celebrate the opportunity to try to shit on niggas, bro.
Right.
Like just like with the Pineapple Show and all that other shit, it's like these chicks celebrate the opportunity to shit on the nigga, and because like somebody said earlier in the chat, because the cameras are on,
right?
Because the cameras are on, so it's like, if I find one thing I don't like about this guy, let me pop the balloon, and again, that's why the show is popular,
right?
Because it's kind of just like a guilty pleasure of people judging people. It's kind of like a roast,
right?
You understand? It's like that guilty pleasure of people low key insulting each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main hook of the show because you'll see and check this out. If the purpose of the show is to actually find a match, then why do I care when a bitch pop a balloon? But she always says, "Oh, I see you got a pop balloon over here. Let's go see why."
Right.
I would be telling her, once she popped the balloon, it really don't matter.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But see, Miles, that's because you got game. That's why.
hey, it's like having game means you crazy these days.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Because that's an excellent point. If you pop the balloon, that means you're not interested. If you're not interested, why are we talking?
Why are we talking? I care not.
Exactly. You see
she was, well, why did you pop your balloon? I would be like, Queen, I don't care why she popped a balloon, Queen.
Right.
She just not interested and we good.
Right. Basically, that's it. That's it. Let's get
popping the balloon popper. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or wasn't fully attracted to you. And I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show, you know?
Which is totally fine. By the way, she don't look 24. She looks 34.
Mutual. So
we said the feeling is mutual.
That's okay. Thank you. You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a great day.
Thank you, Queen. You too.
Now, this is where the bullshit starts, and this is something that you guys have to learn about Game, because he's going to be continuously doing this throughout the segment.
Right.
What he's doing is what you should not do. This is the correct way to talk to women. See, when you talk to women, what you do is you don't tell women your opinions or how you feel about shit. You just tell women what to do. That is it. This is the entire point of where he's going wrong. Because he's like, oh, the feeling's mutual and you did me a favor, right? All of that is unnecessary. And see, the reason why it's unnecessary is because what happens is he's trying to go tit for tat with the woman, which is why they're calling him sassy.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So you don't have to go tit for tat with a woman. And what he's doing is this. He's trying to match their energy instead of having them match his energy. That's the problem.
Real talk.
When you talk to women, what you want to do is you want to have the woman match your energy. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to match the woman's energy. So what he's doing is now when the woman rejects him, what he wants to do is he wants to say, well, you know, I didn't like you anyway, bitch. You know, like when there be like a dude try to holler at a chick and she's like, oh, I don't want to talk to you, blah, blah, blah. He's like, well, fuck you then, bitch. I didn't like you anyway. That's what he's basically doing to an extent. He's trying to say, well, yeah, I didn't like you either. So now I can feel like you didn't diss me because I'm dissing you back. Do you see what I'm saying? And the thing is, you don't have to do that. When you're talking to women, all you do is let them know what you want to do, where you're trying to go, and what you're trying to make happen, right? And what happens is that if you're interacting with them and they say some goofy shit or some stupid shit or some shit that annoys you, whatever it is like that, you don't have to then turn around and then match that energy. Because what you're doing is you're putting yourself on the same place as them.
Exactly.
So you go from being a man to being a bitch.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Listen, I tell you this, there is no woman that I've ever went out on a date with, whether I continue to see her or not. There's no woman that could tell you that, man, I went out with Locario and, you know, I felt like he was just being a dick and he did, like, there's no woman, you know why? Because even if in my mind, I'm saying, yo, this chick is fucking ridiculous. She's goofy, whatever. She will never know because I will never tell her. Never telling her how I feel. I'm just talking about what needs to be done.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And if she's not ready to do this shit, then cool. Just like Miles, when you went on that date with that girl, and you told her to sit on the chair.
Right.
You didn't want to sit on the chair. All you said is, hey, this date is done. You have a good night. You didn't be like, well, Queen, you know, you should have like, you know, well, I feel like, but no, a woman does not need to know how you feel, and she does not need to know your opinions about her at all. Right. Keep that shit to yourself. Right. Keep it to yourself. You see what I'm saying? But let's continue.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead.
Yes.
All right. We gotta pop over here. If we can have your
And notice more balloons are being popped as they start to get a vibe of sort of his personality. This is what I tell you guys about all you guys. Oh, well, you know, it's all about looks, bro. It's all about this. So why are all these balloons being popped?
Right.
Isn't he supposed to be like a good looking dude? He got the muscles and he got the money and all that, right? So what's the
Gucci slippers?
Yeah, what's the issue? I thought it was all about looks, money, and status. So if it's all about looks, money, and status, why is there more balloons being popped as the time goes on? This is what I'm telling you guys.
And again, this is what you guys eat up,
right?
The whole reason why this is going viral is because there's dudes out here supporting the fact that he's humbling these women,
right?
But it just exposes the fact that none of y'all niggas who's loving this video, none of y'all niggas who think this video is dope or whatever is a nigga with game.
Exactly.
Like all of y'all niggas is really just kind of like, you know, no confidence, no game having ass niggas who, the only reason why this is funny to you or entertaining to you is because you secretly resent when women, you know, rejected you and all that other shit, and you wish you had snappy comebacks like this guy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You wish you had snappy comebacks. But see, when you have knowledge of self, you don't need snappy comebacks.
Right.
When you know who you are, a bitch could talk anything she want, and you just smile and keep it moving. Like,
right. Exactly.
Like all this. I mean, look. That's why I said it's all entertainment because it's not real.
Mm-hmm.
Not really how you fucking supposed to deal with women. And the sad part is, it's a lot of niggas out there that think this is how you supposed to deal with women.
Exactly.
A lot of niggas that's writing, that's taking notes on shit like this.
Right.
You know, and we're gonna go further, and it's gonna get worse because he gonna start talking about, oh, can you pull this amount of money out the bank?
Right.
Y'all niggas is like, if these are the guys that y'all niggas look up to, I see why.
Mm-hmm.
But this is exactly why all y'all, I know. I don't think or believe. I know y'all niggas need the fucking game.
Exactly.
Because if you think a nigga like this is winning, all of y'all are losers.
Basically, that's a fact. Because somebody in the chat said, why not tell them they're junk and humble this culture? And exactly, this is what we're talking about. You guys don't have any game because when you have game, you're not looking to see the whole quote unquote humbling the woman is because you're insecure and you're trying to get back at the woman for saying what she said to you or making you feel how you felt based off of dealing with the woman.
Look, here's the thing. If I already know that you are subject to me, if I already know that you come second in the process, why do I need to humble you?
Exactly.
Like if I walk into my business and I already know that you're my employee, why do I need to humble you?
Right.
Why do I need to explain why do I need to explain what is already understood? You see what I'm saying? You guys are being redundant, and that's the problem. So we got 718. You're on live with Lucario Miles. Name, age, city. Where did you send it?
Hey, Miles, Lucario, it's me, Moses. I donated to the Cash App.
Okay, what's going on, Moses?
Hold on, Moses. Where the cat? I don't see it. You donated to $, Mr. Lucario, because I don't see it.
Yeah, it's been a long time, Moses. It's a new Cash App, bro.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, sure. It's $, Mr. Lucario. So you gotta send it to that one. The other one, the old one is not working.
All right, hold on. I'm sending it right now, actually.
All right. So what's your question? What's your question?
Man. All right, but listen. Quick question. Lucario. What's the best way? When I interact with women, at night times and stuff like that. I'm not saying every single woman, but a good number of them say, "Hey, I look like the type of guy who gets a lot of women." But what would be the best way to how would you interact with that? What I would do when women tell me that, I just ignore it. I just be like, yeah, and just get back to leading the conversation. So what would be the best way?
Yeah, that's the best way to continue to lead the conversation. That's all you got to do. Remember, the conversation, you're guiding it, right? And if a woman is like, oh, you seem like the guy that yeah, I am. Anyway, so blah, 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 blah. Do you understand what I'm saying? Of course I am. That's why you're talking to me. Anyway, but you see what I'm saying? Just lead the conversation. That's it.
All right. But also a lot of times too, I noticed that, I don't know about you, but through my experience, women who told me that, those women end up flaking, even though I don't really care, but they end up flaking,
Well, that's the game. Some chicks are gonna flake. That just because you're talking to them and they seem like they're interested at that time, don't necessarily mean they ain't gonna flake. That's part of the game. That's why you got to keep it pushing, talk to more women, and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? But remember, it's $5 per question. That was 2 questions, I think. So,
yeah. I'm about to send it right now. Thanks for taking my call, man.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. Appreciate the call, man.
All right, we got another one. Sorry, we got another one. We got 516. You're on live, Lucario Miles. Name, age, city, and where did you send it?
Yo, what's up, man? My name is Justin, 28, from New York.
All right.
Sent it to Cash App.
All right.
What's your name on the Cash App?
ADJ.
Okay, I got you. Appreciate it. All right, so what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, man. So I just wanted to start off that saying that I got the non-monogamous program that you did.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, and I'm interested in one of the particular non-monogamy. I don't even know what it's like. One of the non-monogamy types.
Uh-huh.
And, that would be the polyamory one.
Uh-huh.
My only concern with it is just that with the time. So like, how would, like, if you could give like specific like time allotments that you would give to like each girl, or if you have like kind of like a guideline for that. That
depends on how you want to do it. So this is the thing. They each get time. It just depends on how much time you want to give each woman. So that all depends on you. It's nothing that is like a specific way. Now, the only thing I would say though is the woman who is your main is supposed to get more time than the girl who is the new girl. You see what I'm saying? At first, then as time goes on, then you can adjust it. But other than that, that's something you got to do on your own.
Okay, so like even with a girlfriend in general, I guess that's what you're saying as well. Like you should just it's totally up to you how much time that you
right. Exactly. You got to create the schedule. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. I didn't know if there was like a minimum or a max that you was supposed to do, but yeah, thanks for clarifying that with me.
No, that's it. That's it. All right, man.
Thank you.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, man.
All right.
You good with the calls?
Yeah. Back to the video.
Cool.
Yeah.
So let's go back to this. Let's continue.
Name, age, and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Jara. I'm 22.
Okay, and why did we end up popping our balloon?
The comment you made didn't really. I like a more humble person, not someone that responds so defensive-ish. Yeah, that's really it. I didn't really necessarily like.
That's
how you
fine.
responded.
Hey, I could just all I can do is be honest.
I mean,
you know,
be honest,
I
be your
came
authentic
over
self.
here
That's okay.
to find a match.
Sure.
That wasn't matching. No.
And see, what you guys have to understand, I've said this a long time ago. I actually have a program on the Bad Boy membership where I talk about honesty. You being honest does not mean you say everything on your mind. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's a quote that says, everything you say should be true, but everything that's true does not need to be said. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is, even though you're thinking, man, this chick is on some goofy shit, you don't need to tell her.
Right.
A lot of you guys, again, y'all want to tell the woman because you want the woman to feel how you're feeling.
Right.
You understand? You feel upset that she said this to you, so now you want to say something to her to make her feel upset. That's going tit for tat. You see what I'm saying? So what you're saying is, I feel embarrassed. I feel upset that you said this. You bruised my ego. So now I'm going to try to bruise your ego. And now I'm going to try to get you upset. Now I'm going to try to humble you.
Right.
See, what you guys have to understand is check this out. Do you guys realize when a woman decides to have sex with you, or when a woman wants to be with you, do you know one of the main reasons why she wants to be with you, have sex with you, interact with you, is because she sees you as better than her. Something about you that she looks up to. It's something about you that makes her say, oh, I will get a benefit from being with this guy. So what happens is that when you act like you're on equal footing with the woman by going tit for tat,
right?
What you're saying is that you are on the same level as her. Do you see what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. So when you guys are talking to women, you should not be trying to go tit for tat, because what you're doing is that you're creating a dynamic where y'all are on the same level. But the thing is that she wants to look up to you. She wants to look to you for guidance. So you're sitting there, but Lucario, she's saying all this mean stuff and she's, trying to laugh and do all this goofy shit. Yeah, because she's a woman.
Yeah,
that's how women are going to act.
But, sadly, majority of these niggas that's talking were raised by women.
Right.
You understand? Majority of these niggas that's talking are raised by women. And they also grew up around other niggas raised by women.
Exactly.
Like, this is what the women mean when they call you sassy, bro.
Right.
What they mean is they, like you're saying, Lucario, they see a man that is coming down to their level.
Right.
Wait, look, I told y'all, women know they ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
So when they see a man acting like a woman and they call him sassy, what is he really saying? She said, ew, nigga, why you acting like me when I know I ain't shit?
Right, exactly.
No, this is what they mean when they say a nigga's being sassy.
Right.
She's like, ew, why you matching my energy? When I'm literally over here being dysfunctional and immature and basically toxic and dysfunctional.
Right.
And you're trying to match my energy?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then the rest of these niggas is over here applauding it.
Right.
But this is what these bitches are talking about. I told y'all, women know they ain't shit. They know. Bro, I watched the fucking podcast the other day, right? Well, I didn't watch the podcast. I'm sorry. I watched the clip. Shout out to all these niggas, TSG Uncut and Average Man and Charles in Charge podcast. Shout out to these niggas because they show up on my feed and shit, and I be seeing a lot of the content. So shout out to them cats, right? But this lady who said she was on a date, dude came through with flowers and candy and then opened up a car door and everything. She immediately texted her friends that this nigga's corny. And like she said, a few minutes into the drive to the restaurant, she said then she texted her friends again and said, he's not corny, I ain't shit. Her words, not mine. So when I tell you that these women know they ain't shit, it's just like you said, Lucario. The reason why women fuck with a nigga is because they know that the man is better than them. I.e., these women know they ain't shit. So when you try to match a bitch's energy just because she's acting like she's not interested in you, that's why they call you sassy. Because the chick is saying, here's the man, here's the woman. The woman is saying, why are you trying to act like me?
Right.
When I'm on the level of woman, you're on the level of man, and you're trying to match my fucking energy.
Right.
You're sassy.
Exactly.
I already know I ain't shit, but what's wrong with you? Why do you think you ain't shit? Then we go back to Steve. Why do you hate yourself, young man?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It all comes right back together. But they just go, man, yo, Miles, you crazy, man. What you mean? What you talking about? No, everything is on full display here. None of y'all niggas got game. And the sad part is, y'all applauding this shit like this is what the game is about.
Exactly right.
Y'all niggas really need to go to badboymembership.com and masculineidentitymembership.com because y'all, bruh.
That's a fact. Because see, what you got to understand is the reason why the woman will come at you a certain way is because she's bringing what's inside her out. So that energy she has is not really even about you. It's about the energy within her that's coming out. And this is what's happening with him. The energy that's within him is coming out. So he's basically matching their energy, doing the same shit they're doing. But let's continue.
I mean,
Queen.
I 100% understand.
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
Sure. And I was, she's someone that's your type?
She all right. You're not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
No, disrespecting.
But if I seen you in public, I wouldn't reach out to you.
Totally.
I try to notice that every time he says something quote unquote sassy, another balloon pops. I just want you to realize that.
And listen again, he's
definitely talking too much. Again, if it number one, a real nigga wouldn't be on this show. And 313, hold on one second. A real nigga wouldn't be on the show. But let's just say, like you said, Lucario, they put a gun in your head and put you on the show. Right. I wouldn't have anything to actually say to any woman that pops her fucking balloon. Anything.
Exactly.
So we got 313. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city. Where did you send it?
J24. I sent it to you.
J24. You sent it to me. Hold on one second, nigga.
Yeah.
Let me verify, nigga. You feel me?
But you ain't qualified.
I ain't qualified.
You ain't qualified.
I last name the same last name the same color as money.
Yes, sir.
All right, got you, bro. Appreciate you, brother.
Right.
And you have enough allowance for 2 questions, sir. So let's go. Let's get it.
No, I just got one question for you, man. I got a quick question. So, on a dating when you like when a bitch match with you, how long do y'all give them to respond to your offer? Like, cause I'm matching bitches after like 3 hours if they don't respond. You know what I mean?
Bro. Listen. You tell them what it is and you just leave it. See, unmatching really means if you're gonna even unmatch or whatever, it's when the woman isn't going along specifically with what you said. So, like, let's say, for example, you say, hey, meet me at this, let's meet up Friday for a drink. And she says, well, we got to talk first. Then you can unmatch. But if you send a message saying, hey, what's up? We should meet together and get some drinks Friday. Just because she hasn't responded back in 3 hours, right, doesn't mean that she won't respond back the next day or even the next week. Some of the girls aren't on the apps as much as you think. She might not just be on the app for that day or two. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right, but see, I thought, but don't when they match you, that means they was on the app like right at that moment. That's
No. She could have swiped right on you 2 days ago. And then the algorithm got you to her page, her picture, you swipe right, y'all matched. Do you see what I'm saying? Right, or she could be on a plane, she could be at work. You see what I'm saying? She could be messaging other dudes. Remember, you're not the only dude on the app messaging her, man.
See, okay. I thought when it pop up on your phone, that's her matching with you at that moment.
No, sir. No. A lot of you. It's like a pool. It's like all the names get thrown into a pool. If she's swiping, she could match with you days before you match with her.
Exactly.
And vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So it's just the algorithm that tosses your picture or your profile onto their app.
Right, because once you matched with her and then you unmatched her, she probably didn't even see the fact that you matched her in the first place because you unmatched already.
Exactly, because check this out. You have some chicks. Remember, chicks get all the attention on dating apps, first of all. So we have to pay attention to the realities of the situation. Mm-hmm. You get some chicks. Right. This is like they pick one day out the week to sit with their homegirls and swipe and judge niggas together.
Right. They have parties with that shit.
Yeah, they do that. Like we swipe. We have a swipe party on Wednesdays. So you could see the chick. You could see the chick and had already swiped on her since Sunday.
Right.
And then when she see you on Wednesday, when she with her homegirls were at her swipe party, she just now swiped on you.
Mm-hmm.
She may not. And check this out. Right. And check this out. So that her swipe party is on Wednesday. She probably not going to go back to it on Thursday. She probably going to wait till Friday to even go back and check any messages to try to set up a date for the evening.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because chicks get most of the attention. So you have to understand these things. So if you really want to maximize your situation, do like Lucario said, and just tell them what it is and leave it alone and see who gets back to you.
Yeah, because I had one time I matched with a chick. I sent her a message. This chick didn't message me back for like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? But I forgot about her. I forgot about her. I just saw the date when I sent it. I was like, oh, this is 3 months ago. And then she said, hey, what's up? You know, I haven't been on here in a while. Blah 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 blah. Whatever.
And all that means is she went on dates with other niggas in the meantime. That's what that really means. But again, another thing. Look, to me, the only time the only time to me it makes sense to really unmatch is when they say some bullshit that shows that they're truly not interested.
Yeah, if they're not cooperating.
So, like, for example, if you say, hey, when are you free to meet up for drinks? And then she says some shit like, well, I don't drink, but if you want to take me to dinner, unmatch, we're done, we're good.
Right.
Because she's letting me know she's just interested in a free fucking meal. It ain't about me anymore.
Right.
So we can unmatch from there. But as far as the time that it takes to for them to respond to you initially, nah, bro, you could kind of leave that where it is, because again, a lot of these chicks get so much attention. Plus, they fucking with niggas in real life. You get what I'm saying? They may not get back to the app for a long time. A lot of times they be out of town. Like I said, they be going on dates with other niggas, and it takes some time to get back to you and all that other shit. You feel me?
So not to cut you off. So you sent a bitch a message on Monday. She had a swipe party like you said on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
She matched back with you. Then you sent an offer. Then she get back to you 3 weeks later. You gonna still keep that match? Like, okay.
Yeah.
Bro, until she outright says something that shows me that this ain't going nowhere, then that's what it's gonna be, bro. That's really what it's gonna be. Now, but see, look, if I understand what you're saying, because the frequency of her responding maybe not definitely, but maybe an indicator of low interest, right?
Right.
If that's how you want to, if your thing is I want my match to get back at me immediately, then keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing, right? But I'm just letting you know that it's a dating app, though. It's not like she owes you anything.
Wait, Caller, let me ask you a question. Have you ever looked inside a chick's dating app that you dated? Like a chick that you was fucking with. Did you tell her, hey, let me see your app on?
Yeah, I've seen a couple, yeah.
Okay, so you should know the amount of motherfuckers. Bro, there was a chick that I used to hook up with. She showed me her joint. And on Tinder, they have a section where it shows you the number of people who swiped right on you, right? This chick had over 1,300 guys who swipe right on her in a week.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? And in her messages, she had around 20 messages deep of messages she didn't even get to yet.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that you're swiping on the girls, y'all match, you send her a message, your message could be the 10th message, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
And Caller, here's a tip that I'll give you if you're really serious about bitches getting back to you. You're gonna have to start putting time limits into your language.
Mm-hmm.
If it's that important to you, then you're gonna have to start putting time limits. So what do I mean? Mm-hmm. You match with the chick and then you say, hey, what's going on? I'm trying to hang out, but I'm trying to hang out on Friday, but if I don't hear from you by Thursday, then I'm gonna make other plans or something like that. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of language you're gonna have to start putting in there if it means that much to you. But what I'm saying is you gotta understand the reality of the game. When you're dealing with dating apps, these chicks sometimes might take a minute to get back around to you, bro. It just is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I get that part. I agree. No, you absolutely right. I get that part.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure y'all had bitches that matched and was responding every 2 seconds. You said like you had 5 bitches match with you, you match back, and when you send an offer, they texting, you know what I mean, every 5 seconds. And then you match one girl, you send an offer 5 days later. I mean, that's how
my question is, Caller, what's the difference?
I'm saying that to say, I assume when they match, they're all on the, the one, as soon as you get the notification that they match.
Caller, we just told you. Caller, we told you what it is. We just told you. A chick could swipe on you a week. A chick could swipe on you last week, and then when you swipe, when the algorithm puts your profile in front of her, that's when the match actually happens, and she already swiped right on you last week, or vice versa.
Right, and also sometimes just because the woman was there swiping on you doesn't mean she's actually checking the messages. So meaning that you can swipe, like a girl could swipe on you, says they got a match with you, then she just keeps swiping. You see what I'm saying? She's not looking at the messages right now.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man.
Look, caller. Again, you got to understand, men are not equal to women. You see, your problem is that you're looking at it from your perspective, where you're thinking, well, I'm on the app, I'm present, I'm swiping, I'm messaging. That's what you thinking. Well, I'm a man. I'm logistic. I'm making an offer. She should get back to me within a certain amount of time so we can make this happen. You're thinking like a man, trying to make a woman think like a fucking man. Right. They're not us, bro.
Exactly.
Right.
They're not us.
Right.
On top of that, you're dealing with a fucking dating app. You're dealing with an algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You're dealing with a fucking computer program that's basically just a lottery of both people swiping on each other's profile on at different times of the week, even of the month, even.
Right.
So again, if it's that important to you, you need to start putting time limit language in your messages. That's what you need to start doing.
Okay, I got that. So yeah, I ain't know that shit about that. I ain't know that shit about that. But I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate it, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the call.
All right.
Have a good weekend.
All right. So we got 646. You're on live with Lakari Miles. Name, age, city, and where did you send your support for the show?
Yo, Sean, it's Ready Rock. Hey,
Wait, Ready Rock. What's your name on the Cash App? Oh, I see it. You got it from a chick's Cash App, man? You using your girlfriend Cash App, bro?
I told you that's my Colombian bitch, Lucario. That's my Colombian bitch Cash App I'm using, Sean.
All right. What's your question?
I don't got no question. Hey, yo, Lucario, no. Word to mother, Sean. I ain't gonna lie to you, yo. I feel some type of way right now, Sean, because this the problem with Black America right now.
Emotional damage.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Sound effect. I'm cool with that.
Say that again. Sorry. Go ahead.
That's the problem with Black America. How we raising our sons, right? We raising our sons to be gentlemen. Like me growing up, I was always taught. Treat a woman with the same respect as you would want a man to treat your mother, or treat a woman like you want a nigga treat your sister, right? They never once taught us. Niggas never once taught us how to discipline a bitch or put a bitch in a motherfucking place, son. So when I saw that nigga on that Pop Balloon shit, that nigga, I love that nigga, son. No, Lucario, I don't care. Listen, get me out of Lucario. We need shit like this.
No.
Niggas need to know. Listen, real quick. When a bitch get out of pocket, you put that bitch in her place. Many a times, I had to put a bitch in her fucking place because the bitch violated, son. It ain't nothing wrong with verbally putting the bitch in her motherfucking place when a bitch got out of pocket. And all the nigga said was he feel the same way. The feelings is mutual. It's not wrong with saying the bitch feelings are mutual, son. Come on, Lucario.
Well, so let me ask you a question. What is your job and position when it comes to dealing with women? Is it to lead her or to tell her how you feel?
Shit, both. I'm gonna tell you why. That's a good question. It's both. First of all, I'm a boss. Anytime in a car, if you ever had a job before, the boss will let you know how shit gonna run. If you fuck up, the boss gonna tell you how he feels, Sean. The boss gonna say, Lucario, I don't like how you doing this right now, Sean. I feel some type of way.
No, he's not.
Your boss is going to instruct. He's not going to tell you how he feels. He's going to tell you where you went wrong and then give you instruction to correct it.
Right.
He's not going to tell you how he feels.
Oh, hey, yo, Miles, that's wrong. I don't know how many jobs you have, but a lot of times they will pull you in the office. They will say, we don't like how you doing certain shirt, and they will exert and accuse their feelings.
Okay, so Ready Rock, let me ask you a question. When the boss does that, do you like him, or do you say fuck that nigga under your breath when you walk out the office?
It depends. If I'm ready to get fired, I say fuck that nigga. But if I need a job, I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't gonna say shit, son.
But that's why you have so many people that don't like their boss, because you have bosses who are going to tell you how they feel and get emotional and fucking start bitching at you. You see what I'm saying? Versus just giving instruction. Do you see what I'm saying? So the point when you're dealing with women is to give them instruction. Do you see what I'm saying? So let me ask you to call, and they used to do this back in the day. Now you could just do it on apps. But back in the day, you could call up a pizza store and tell them what you want in your pizza, and then they'll deliver it. Right? So you're just giving the pizza store instruction on how to cook your food and bring it to you. Right? You didn't call the pizza store and say, hey, well, I feel like, and my opinion on this is this. No, you just give the pizza store instruction. So it's the same thing with women. So what this guy is doing, he's telling the woman how he feels because he's butthurt based on reacting to what the women are saying.
I, Lucario, you are not, my bad. You ain't finished my show. But spoiler alert, right? Check this out. All them bitches had curved them, right? And guess what? The nigga left with the baddest bitches, son. The nigga left with the baddest bitches. And guess what? Hey, Miles, you said it earlier. It's all entertainment, right? It's all entertainment. So since it's entertainment, tell them bitches how you feel, son. Roast them fucking bitches, yo. 'Cause that's what I do.
Ready Rock, check this out. You right, bro. You right. For the fact that it's entertainment, my man did he did it big. You know,
he did it to make it entertaining.
I'm like, bro, he made it entertaining. That's why at the beginning of the show, I was making fun of his voice, you know, oh, hey, queen, whatever, because it's entertainment. It's enough for us to laugh at and to applaud, right? Because we're entertained. But Ready Rock, what I'm trying to explain to you is that this is not a display of game, bro. This is a display of a nigga who, if a bitch pop his balloon, that he getting his feelings hurt. But bro, check this out. You decided to go on a show where bitches pop their balloons to judge you.
Right.
The insult, or the mistake is agreeing to go on the show, my brother. It's not. If you allow yourself to be on that type of show, then you are subject to the bullshit.
Right.
So it's not the bullshit. It's the fact that you chose to be in position to be subject to the bullshit.
Exactly.
Hey, Miles, honestly, right now, son, it's like y'all niggas want niggas to go on a show, or you niggas want niggas to deal with bitches and let bitches just talk shit.
No.
Hey, yo, hey, Miles, check this out. Lucario, fuck the horn. Forget the horn, son. All I'm saying is that if a bitch get out of pocket, shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm talking. You know what I mean? If a bitch trying to roast, I'm roasting her weave. I'm roasting what she wearing. I'm saying she got hairy arms, all that. That's what you supposed to do with a bitch, so she can respect you. You keep saying,
"Oh, wait! Listen to what you just said. Hold on, bro. What did you just say? You said you gotta roast a bitch for her to respect you. Is that what you just said?
No, yeah. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they was trying to roast him. So he rose back. Hey, Miles, all he did was match their energy, son. That's all the nigga did was match their energy.
That's what we said earlier, Ready Rock, is that you're not supposed to match the woman's energy.
So, Ready Rock, are men and women equal?
Hell no, yo.
Okay.
Beneath me, son.
Okay, so why would you want to match the energy of a female, my brother?
I'm gonna tell you why, because Lucario, my bad, Miles, Miles and Lucario, y'all be listening to spiritual shit, Esther Hicks and all that shit. So she talk about energy. So when I go in the building, son, and a bitch give me bad vibes, I'm gonna stay away from her. But if that bitch get out of pocket, I'll match her energy. She go get her brother, her cousin, whoever fuck you want to get. Don't disrespect me. Stay in your place, bitch. That's how you supposed to act a bitch.
Yo, Ready Rock, you've been in the hood too long, man. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you.
All right, Ready Rock. Well, we agreed.
Hey, Lucario, son, the only thing he did wrong, the only thing that nigga did wrong was he kept calling them bitches queen. Them bitches is not no motherfucking queen, son. Bitches, son.
Yo.
To my nigga Aaron from fucking Texas, son. That's all I wanted to say. I want to call in. All I'm letting you niggas know, if a bitch get out of pocket, if a bitch get out of order, put in service.
Right. Okay, Ready Rock. We appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you, Ready Rock. And that's definitely the popular opinion. So, and that's why the clip went viral.
All right, bro, we appreciate you, man.
Hey, Miles Lucario, I'll let you niggas on Sunday, son.
All right, yes, sir. Appreciate you, Ready Rock. Yes, sir. Always a good time, bro. Nigga, Ready Rock is live. Anyway, we got 205. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city, and where did you send your support for the show?
Hey, Brandon, 42, Atlanta, Georgia. Send my support on PayPal to my Lucario, $10.
Okay, hold on. Let me double check. Hold on. My PayPal always going slow. What the
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Appreciate you. All right. So what's going on, fam? What's good?
Oh, here's my question.
Yo, hold on 1 second. Wait. 828, put your shit on mute, bro, because you having conversations fucking up the audio. You hear me? Please, thank you.
Heard it.
All right. 205, go ahead.
Yeah, I see the name of the show, The Correct Way to Talk to Women. This is my issue. I know I talked to Miles on the show and you a couple months back, and this is my identity. I like being bold with women. I hate small talk. Like I was recently at the airport in California in Atlanta, and I was just talking to different women. And I approached one and told one, hey, you the damn principal, you know? I just want to make something happen with you and hook up with you. So we started talking a little bit, and she walked away. So I just keep on approaching women. My homeboy says I shouldn't come off so strong, and I have heard women say that. But if that's part of my nature, am I doing something wrong, or should I try to modify?
Well, first of all, this is what I want to say. Stop. I always hear guys say this. They be like, yo, my friend said, your friends ain't got no game. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because if your friends had game, you would probably most likely have game. So your friends don't know what the fuck they talking about. So the thing is this, is that you need to be able to understand that when a woman is attracted, right, what's going to happen is that there's going to be 100% cooperation because that is beneficial to her. Do you see what I'm saying? What happens is this. What most of you guys don't understand is this. When a woman is being uncooperative, or even your friend said, you know, you coming on too strong. And I'm sure you've heard women say you come on too strong, right?
A lot. I've heard, because I give you an example.
Right. Do you know why they say that?
They're not used to, number one, they're not used to hearing that. I say they're not used to hearing that, or they don't see that much.
Right. But also, this is the main reason why they say that. They say you're coming on too strong so that you can agree with them, so you can come off less strong so that they can now take advantage of you.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? So they're saying, I'm not attracted to you like that. So I want you to take me out, spend time on the phone with me, give me a bunch of non-sexual attention. So that means you have to agree with me that you're coming on too strong so that you can fall back and spend more time with me, because that is my agenda for you. That means that woman doesn't like you like that. So therefore, the only reason she's going to fuck with you is because her agenda is to fuck with you on her agenda, on her terms. And her terms is, I don't want to fuck you, but I will allow you to take me out. I don't want to fuck you, but I will allow you to spend time with me on the phone. I don't want to fuck you, but I will allow you to do these other things I want to do. So I have to create the framework that you are being too much. And in order for this to work, you have to slow it down. And all the slowing down means is that she can insert her agenda into your situation. That's what it's about. And all your friends who don't have game, what they're basically saying is, hey, you know, the way that I do it is I follow women and listen to what the fuck they say. So now they're trying to give you the same information that women gave them. So basically, women have influenced your friends to think how they're thinking. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. They don't have game because they allowed women to influence them, which is what's making them come at you with that bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
That's the problem to have now. I come off, I like being bold. I've told women I meet, hey, what's going on? Hey, you got a fat ass. Yeah, I want to dick you down. Hey, they ain't all I want. Take my number, hit me up. You know, I don't like small talk. I don't like all that. What's your favorite color? That's not me. So I kind of approach everything the same way. And I was like, hey, I know that's just who I am. I like to come off bold and to come off strong. That's my personality. But you hear so many folks saying, you come off too strong, like, should I modify that? Should I totally?
Caller, check this out real quick. Understand that when you do this, you're going to get less quantity, but more quality.
Right. That's what I was about to get to.
Caller, right.
Go ahead, Mal.
Has your approach worked ever?
Yes, it has.
Okay, now wait. So your approach has worked. Now let me ask you, when it actually works, what is the overall experience with the women that it works with?
Peace, man, pleasurable.
Oh, exactly. Okay, this is what we need. This is what we need to understand. That's why Lakari just started talking about quality over quantity. Okay, because when you are yourself, you will attract the women that are compatible with you.
Right.
Okay, a lot of guys want to increase quantity, but when you increase quantity, what you're doing is you're giving more probabilities of a bitch wasting your time. You're giving more probabilities of a bitch using you for attention. You're giving more probabilities of a bitch coming into your life to ruin your fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what you truly want is you want to be like shout out to this reel I saw the other day. The definition of a player is to get exactly what you want by telling the fucking truth.
Exactly. That's a fact. Oh shit.
That's the definition of a player. Tell exactly the truth. Be exactly who you are and get exactly what you want. Now, the problem with so many dudes out there, fake ass niggas, them same your quote unquote boys who tell you that you come on too strong. Ask yourself, what's the quality of they fucking relationships?
Mm-hmm.
Because when they get with a bitch, they get with a bitch pretending to be somebody else.
Exactly.
Huh? So when the nigga finally act like himself, the bitch realize she don't like him. And every next time you see your quote unquote homeboys, what happened to that other shorty? What happened to her? Nah, it ain't work out. Because you was too busy trying not to come on too fucking strong, i.e. trying not to be yourself.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, listen. Listen, don't let the lack of numbers. Man, look, I want y'all to understand something. Lucario and myself, we've been living a dope ass life.
Mm-hmm.
And check the numbers on our live right now. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Check the numbers on our live right now, bro. It's not a lot like a lot of these other niggas.
Right.
Yeah.
But bro, here's the thing though. The people that fuck with us, like the guys that are on the masculine identity membership, the guys that are on the bad boy membership, and the guys that come through to our lives religiously, they fuck with us for real.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact.
And we love and respect those motherfuckers. You understand? Because they truly get the message in what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to keep your quality high and sacrifice the numbers a little bit, bro.
Right. Exactly.
Because like you said, every time you be yourself and the woman is responsive and compatible, it's nothing but a smooth interaction. It's nothing but a quality, peaceful, and beautiful interaction. And you get not just what you want, you get exactly what you want.
Exactly right.
If you a man who know exactly who you are, why would you want anything but exactly what you want?
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
It's facts.
I'm telling you, this is the problem with so many niggas. They try their best to be so many different fucking type of dudes so they could attract so many different type of bitches. And all they have is fucked up, dysfunctional, disingenuous experiences with females. And then they end up having a terrible perception of relationships, dating, and women in general.
Exactly.
All they really had to do was be them fucking self. And then, like you said, have quality, peace interactions with these women.
Right. That's it.
Put it very well, Miles. Because I was on the airplane, the girl from Colorado, I was like, hey, let me see your swimsuit. I want to get aroused. She did everything I said. I said, text me your number. She did that. Only thing is, she far away. You come to Atlanta, you hit me up. I come up there, I hit you up. It's going to be mutual, though. But that's what I like. So I'll tell my homeboy, I don't like having to be something I'm not. Because the real you is going to come out sooner or later. So you and Lucario explained that very well. You broke it down real deep, man. You know, I will have less quantity, but more quality, man.
Exactly.
Deserve. Appreciate the call, brother.
Man, I appreciate that. Y'all take care.
I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the call, man. And then we got 828-828. You are on live with Lucario Miles. Name, age, city, and where did you send your support?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Rice, 40. I'm in North Carolina. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, we hear you.
I got your donation. Appreciate it. So what's going on? What's going on?
Let me mute the other joint. I had y'all playing in the background. My bad.
Okay. All right. Yeah. But go ahead now. We got you.
But yeah, I was trying to get y'all's your opinion on what's the go-to first date idea. So I do like the online dating and stuff like that. But what do y'all think is like, what's a good first date?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because on the Bad Boy membership, I have a whole program called First Dates That Lead to Sexual Attraction, and I put up a clip earlier today. But this is the thing. I'll say this because I said this in the clip. The best first dates are the ones where it's easy to build sexual tension and flirt. So I'll give you an example. Good first date is getting drinks at in the evening time, right? Where you're getting drinks with a woman and she's sitting next to you, where y'all could get close, intimate, flirt, and build that sexual tension. A bad first date would be something like hiking. You understand what I'm saying? Or doing a fucking pottery class or some shit like that. That's a bad first date. Any first date that causes it to be harder for you to build sexual tension is a bad first date. Because if the point of the first date is to see if there's some sort of sexual compatibility there. It's not just to see if you guys get along. Do you see what I'm saying? Getting along is part of it, but there still has to be, sexual attraction, sexual tension being built in the first date. You feel what I'm saying? So as long as the first date lends itself for it to be easy for you to do that, then that's good. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. Now say, and I put myself in that situation, but I don't drink necessarily. That doesn't mean I don't. I'll drink like a non-alcoholic beer or something. So I'll put myself in that environment sometimes, or something like that. But I know that might sound
Caller, what is your favorite?
Yeah.
What is your favorite place to go? Like, where do you like to chill at? What do you like to do?
Like myself, or like with a chick?
No, by yourself.
Man, that's a good question, bro. Because, and I'm not trying to like take y'all time up, but honestly, bro, I'm like into this like mindful kind of peaceful lifestyle, man. Like I don't drink no more.
Caller. I appreciate your life story, but what I'm asking you is, where do you like to hang out, bro? Like, just tell me where you like to hang out.
Honestly, I like to go kick it like I would say in a bar atmosphere. Like that's usually when I go watch a game or something like that. I don't mind being around people.
Like a sports bar? Like a sports bar? Like a sports bar?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, so that's your deal. That's your deal.
Bring the chick to the sports bar, get you a non-alcoholic drink with her, and then y'all kick it and y'all flirt, and y'all get it going.
And if ain't nothing going on, then nigga, you already in the environment where you could just chill and watch the game.
Right.
You understand?
Okay.
Like you invite her to meet you at that place, and then you give a little bit of time and attention to her to see where the attraction level is at. And if the attraction level is high and things are going and you getting close and touchy feely and kissing and shit, then you could motivate back to the crib or set up the second date so y'all could do something, do some adult things for the second date or whatever it is. But the beautiful part is that, let's just say you trying everything and it's like, it's pulling teeth and the conversation is whack and she not feeling you. The cool part is you could just be like, hey, do you need me to walk you to your car? All right, text me when you get home. And then after you finish walking her to the car, you go right back into the fucking bar, just continue sipping your non-alcoholic beverage and watch the game, because that's where you like to chill.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all about, bro. Bro, it's about enjoying your life. And if she's compatible, then she can join you. If not, she could kick rocks. And there's no disrespect, no shade, no problem.
All right,
That's it, bro. And here's another thing too. One more tip I'll give you. The great part about being in an environment that you like being in is that the woman gets to see you basically at your most comfortable, at your most confident.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Especially if it's a place that you go to all the time. Bro, I got a couple spots like near my house that I go to. And chicks on multiple occasions I've been asked, do you own this place? Because the aura and the energy that I give, the doorman is dapping me up, and the waitress is and she already know where I like to sit and this. You understand? The owner will come to me and say, hey, what's up? How you doing? How you been, man? And then the chick will be asking me if I own the place.
Mm-hmm.
Because the owner is giving me all that love, but it's simply because I'm in a place where I'm comfortable. And that's, you want a woman to see that. You get what I'm saying? And you want it to be you want it to be real. You want it to be real. So that's why I asked you, where do you like to hang out at? Because too many guys out here, they trying to, oh man, I need to invite her to this place and I need to do this and I need to impress her and you don't need to do none of that shit, bro. You don't need to do none of that shit. Her. Yeah, you don't cater to her. You cater to yourself and have her join you.
Right.
Because a woman doesn't care how you treat her. A woman cares how you treat yourself.
Facts.
The woman who cares how you treat her doesn't give a fuck about you. Okay? So the woman who gives a fuck about you wants to see how you treat yourself and then join you. Because she knows she comes second. She knows it. And not in a derogatory way, but in nature, bro, she comes second. Because in order for procreation to happen, what needs to happen? Caller.
In order for procreation, you gotta be fucking.
Right, but where does where does life start though?
What you mean, man? Like, I don't know. Connection.
No. All right. Think about the process of making babies. Where does life begin?
In your nuts, man. In the sperm.
Okay.
Right.
Wow. So you see how you see. So again,
yeah,
okay.
Man.
So
you took it to the I got you.
So understand, women are second. Not less important, but they're second. So just based on nature, a woman wants to see how you treat yourself. A woman wants to see the primary care.
Right, because her benefit she gets from you is being with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so what Miles said is that if she just cares about what she wants, she don't give a fuck about what you, or she cares about you catering to her, she don't give a fuck about you, because if she don't give a fuck about you, what she's saying is, let me just do what's in this for me without regard to him, because I don't give a shit about him.
Right.
But she needs to be, and this is the thing, she gives a shit about herself, but it has to be in regard to you. So meaning, she's just saying to herself, I give so much of a shit about myself as a woman, and I see the man as the most beneficial thing for me, which means I have to care about what he's doing because that benefits me.
Exactly.
You see, that's how it works. That's how it works.
Appreciate you connecting them dots too.
Yes, sir.
All right. So
thanks for the call.
I appreciate y'all, man.
All right, man. Have a good weekend, man. Appreciate the call. Appreciate the support. All right. So yeah, we get back to the video.
All right, cool. Let's get back to this shit.
Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Now, looking at the original lineup of women and the image that they portrayed, she's exactly who I thought that she would be. Very feminine, very meek, and very classy. That's the first thing. Second thing is, she popped the balloon after his response that she thought was arrogant. What did he say? You're not my type. And then he followed up with, you did me a favor. The response of you did me a favor is going to lead to the upcoming confrontations. And before we get into it, I want you guys to understand how easy it is for masculine men to be led down a slippery slope into bull at the point that they determine that you are the enemy. Now, I can understand why some people say that comment is sassy. I wouldn't describe it as sassy. The things that I saw, like let's say the Now You a Single Mom guy on the Fresh and Fit podcast, that shit was sassy. Wanting all of the attention in the room because of his viral video is diva energy. That's sassy energy. What he did right here was not only defend himself, but gave a little bit of a jab back in order.
And that's what's sassy. You know what I'm saying? See, think about what he said. He tried to defend himself. Why would you need to defend yourself against a woman? Unless you feel threatened. If you feel threatened by the woman, what does that say? We're on the same level.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
And see, it's shit like this. Why when we try to say to y'all that rejection don't really exist, niggas can't understand what we saying.
Right.
Because dudes truly feel offended by getting rejected. And the only way you should feel rejected, or I mean, the only way you should feel offended by a woman's non-interest is if you put yourself on the same level as a woman.
Right.
You understand? And that's the part that so many dudes lose. That's why you end up being called, bitch ass yucca. That's why you end up being called sassy. That's why you end up being called all these type of things, because y'all niggas is trying to match women's energy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a sad thing. And mediocre tutorials don't even realize what he's saying to he just took a jab back. Why would you argue with a fool? If you're an intelligent man, why are you arguing with a fool?
Right.
Why are you sparring with someone who is not on the same skill level?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that don't even make sense.
Exactly.
To let her know that she's not his type anyway. Was it needed? No. Does he have his right to do that? Yes. Do I think that he should have lost his job over this? Absolutely not. But let's proceed.
All right. And we did get a pop balloon over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Lex, and I'm 23. And I popped my balloon because I feel like you could be a tad bit disrespectful. Like, how you, I don't know, arrogant a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your knee tattoos are disrespectful, mama.
Just that.
Well, voicing my opinion is not arrogant. She asked me if she would be a good fit for me, if I like what I see.
See, again, the voicing of the opinion. Women don't need to know your opinions.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Okay, and see, what you got to understand, guys, is this, right? So the issue is this. See, when you voice your opinion to a woman, right? That what it does is that it gets her in her ego and it gets her thinking. And once she starts thinking, she starts feeling. And when she starts feeling, she starts getting emotional. You see what I'm saying? So this is why you don't need to tell the woman what the fuck you're thinking, because as soon as you're telling your opinions and what you're thinking and all this other shit, especially because this is the thing, most of the time, right? You're probably going to be thinking that she's doing something goofy because she most likely is.
Right.
So there's no reason to comment or give your opinion on the goofy shit, because all that's going to do is get her in her feelings.
Right.
Once she's in her feelings, all she's doing is just talking feelings.
Right.
Which is why you don't ask women all this shit and give her your opinion. You just tell women what to do, because all you need for a woman to do is to take action based on your leadership. That is it. It's really simple. Really simple.
And you're gonna see coming up in the part where he talks about the girl with the hairy arms.
Right.
Because another chick is gonna be like, she's gonna pop her balloon and they're gonna ask her why, and she's gonna say, oh, because I have hair on my arms.
Right, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And so that's like you just said, Lucario, when a man gives his opinions and his feelings, it's, again, men, we lead women regardless.
Mm-hmm.
When we're in our feelings, that's going to have the woman in their feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's a fact. It's crazy, right? It's like when you see, guys, when you realize this and recognize this, you'll realize how much time, energy you guys are wasting. You realize that you're being ridiculous trying to go back and forth with women. Because what you got to understand, and I learned this a long time ago, because I used to do this shit back in the day too. I would try to explain something objectively to a woman. And what will happen is that the woman will take it personally, but I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about something objectively. And that's why she's taking it personally, because what happens is she's going based on how she feels about what I'm saying objectively. So it doesn't matter that I'm talking objectively or not. The fact is I'm saying something and it made her feel something. And the thing that it made her feel makes her take it personally, because now she's feeling it in her body. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is why I tell you guys, you're wasting time and energy. Oh, well, Queen, I'm just being honest and telling you. No, shut the fuck up. You understand what I'm saying? But let's continue.
is contrary to the truth. So
course.
that's all I can do is just state what I see. That's not a good.
Let's see who we got calling.
We got 954. 954, you're on live, Lakaria Miles, name 8 city. Where did you send your support for the show?
Yeah, Junior, Miami, 35. I sent it to Miles.
Okay, Junior. Hold on, Junior. What's going on here, buddy? Oh, got you. All right. What's your question, sir?
All right. I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate.
Okay.
And ask you guys a question. All right, so I would for one thing, I wouldn't do what this guy did. He looked pretty dumb up there on the show. But my question is, all right, what do you guys think about when Pip put his hoe through their place? Like, how do you guys feel about that?
Say that again.
Like when a pimp put his hoe, to her, humble her, put her in her place. Like, how do you guys feel about that?
But
how many pimps you know?
I know at least 2.
So what's the comparison?
No, I'm saying I don't agree with that guy did. I wanted to first make that statement.
Okay.
Because he made himself look like a fool.
Okay.
But you guys are saying that you shouldn't, I guess, put a woman in their place, or you shouldn't humble a woman.
No.
You guys, how about when a pimp humble his hoes?
No. We didn't say that. We didn't say that, brother. That's not what we said. We said that you shouldn't try to match a woman's energy. That's what we said. And on top of that, we was trying to make the point that the Pop the Balloon show is a setup, bro. It's a setup. You understand? It's a situation. It's a situation where you're putting yourself on display to be judged by women, so then when you get angry or you feel slighted by a woman's disinterest or a woman's opinion of you, and then you quote unquote clap back, that is not the same as a pimp putting his hoe in place, or even even a dude who's in a relationship with a woman checking his woman.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, how is this comparable to?
No comparison.
No, I was not trying to compare. That's why I said I didn't agree. That's the first statement I wanted to say, that I didn't agree what he did, what he was doing.
Okay.
But him doing that, that was based off entertainment. That was based off a show.
Okay.
But I took it as it's you guys saying that you shouldn't put a woman in her place.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. Because if a woman is my woman, that means she's been vetted, and she's continually being vetted. And so if she makes a mistake, it will be addressed. But ain't gonna be no cameras around.
Right. And on top of that,
bro, if I have to check my woman, not one of y'all niggas will ever know.
Right. And on top of that, what's happening here is checking your girl, right? Is not you going tit for tat with your girl.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what this guy's doing. He's going tit for tat. The woman is saying, "Oh, well, I don't like this." And he's like, "Well, I don't like that." That's not checking the chick.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you guys are saying. It has to be a woman that you vetted and in a long relationship with. I just got confused. I thought you guys were saying that you shouldn't do that at all. Like,
no,
even with your woman or woman you've been dealing with.
You see, and it's so crazy how perspective works, because we over here trying to give you the game, and you taking it like a total extremely other way. You know.
And also too, remember, there's levels to the game. This guy's talking to women he don't know. When you're talking about a pimp, or even if you're talking about a guy in a relationship, that's women he actually knows and deals with. That's under his program. You see what I'm saying? Which is 2 different things.
Okay, I just got it confused. That's all it was.
Yeah. This ain't that, bro. Because none of these chicks on the show are his girl.
Yeah. I think he picked the first girl.
And by the way, that, you know, if y'all do the follow up to that none of that worked out. It turns out that she was just fucking with him on some she just was looking for his resources.
Oh, So she was getting clapped for the show too. Then. So
Yeah, exactly. And this is what we talk about when the cameras is on. It's all fake and entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Because I watched the interview that he did after, and he explained how the same chick that he quote unquote matched with, she was giving other niggas her number and all this other shit, and they never worked out.
No.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all motherfuckers take this shit to heart. Like, yo, that's real shit. Yo, that's why you. No. None of this is game. None of this.
Right. Exactly.
I agree.
None of this is real shit. None of it. That's why I'm making fun of the nigga like, Queen, you know what I'm saying? Queen, you know, you ain't qualified, Queen, because you feel me? Respectfully, though, you know. None of that shit is real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was off the show. Damn. That's crazy. I didn't even know that part.
This is why we don't get the numbers, because we're not trying to entertain y'all.
Right, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? We're not entertaining y'all niggas. We're telling y'all what's real.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and no, we ain't taking nothing from the Pop the Balloon show. Entertainment is entertainment. Get your fucking money. Please, go ahead and do it. But you guys need to know what you're seeing. Because, bro, seriously, if a bitch popped her balloon for real in real life, why would you need to go over and talk to her?
Exactly.
It's the host. It's the host who walks the nigga over to the bitch and says, so, we see you popped your balloon. Why'd you pop your balloon? And then the girl explains, oh, well, you know, I think he's too short or whatever. And then the guy gets a chance to rebuttal. That's entertainment, because in real life, when you go into the bar and you say, hey, what's up? And the bitch ignores you, a real nigga just walk away. Or a real nigga just be like, all right, have a good night. And walk the fuck away. I'm not going to sit there and be like, so why are you ignoring me? What's the matter? What did I do? And then try to go back and forth with a bitch that don't like me or that's ignoring me and all this other shit? No,
right,
sir.
Because if a dude had game and he was on let's say he was just on the show, right? As soon as the balloon popped and the girl's like, oh, let's go over and talk to her, he'd be like, nah, I'm good. Let's go talk to the one. You see what I'm saying? Like,
the one that still got their fucking balloon. That's it.
Right.
But I'm gonna send you another 5. But let me ask you guys this question. I'm gonna send you another 5.
Mm-hmm.
How like knowing that the host is gonna have you walk over there and talk to the girl and basically discuss, oh, why do you pop the balloon or whatever? What would your guys' reply be? Because you have to go over there and speak to.
That's why we wouldn't be on the show.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why it wouldn't make any sense.
Let's pretend that you guys were on the show.
Okay.
Let's just pretend.
Mm-hmm.
What would you guys go over when y'all discussing? Okay, why would you pop the balloon? And
I wouldn't say anything.
I'd keep my mouth shut. I'll just be waiting until we get to the chicks that still got their balloon.
Yeah, I would just let her talk. I'll let her say exactly what she want to say, and then we move on to the next girl. I wouldn't even say anything.
Like, yo, the host would look at me because here's what she does. She walks him over and she says, okay, so we see you popped your balloon. Why did you pop your balloon? Then the girl explains why, right? So the girl's gonna say whatever she gonna say, and then she says to the person, so is this your type? And I would, the only thing I would say if I said anything was, well, she's obviously not my type because she popped her balloon. So can we get to the girls?
Right. That would be the only right. That would be the only answer. Right. That would be my answer for every girl who popped the balloon.
I kind of was feeling but I'm not gonna say I was feeling buddy. But when you really walk in there, there's really like 2 or 3 chicks that I want in that lineup. Like, so if the other ones pop their balloon, like I'd be like, all right, you pop your balloon next. You know what I mean? Because even the second one chick that popped the balloon, he was like, yo, get your balloon back.
Right.
Like, I want you to get that balloon back. Because you could tell that he really wanted her and number 1. That's the 2 he really wanted. But the other girls, he really didn't care about getting them. And I kind of felt the same way. Like, I wouldn't even care if they popped it. Like, I won't be going back and forth with them. I would have picked either 1, 2, or 5. That would have been my options, basically.
Right. Now, that's how that shit go, man. But yo, man, we appreciate the call, bro. You feel me?
All right, no problem. I'll send another 5.
I appreciate you, man. Take it easy. All right, we got another joint. We got 513. You wait, hold on. Oh, he hung up. All right, forget it.
All right, so let's start real quick before he call back. All right.
Good look for me. That's all, Queen. But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
Yeah.
He's looking at
also,
Anita too.
What I have to say is, it's not what you say. This is what I mean by what I said. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yes.
You could have rephrased a lot of the things that you have been saying to me as well as the other girls differently. But that's all I have to say.
All right, we got 513. You're on live with Lakari Miles. Name, age, city. Where did you send your support for the show?
What's up, Miles? This is Chris from Jackson, 820.
Oh, shit. What's up? What's going on, Chris?
Both of y'all, $10.
All right, so what's going on? What's going on?
Not much. Like I said, I donated $10 to both of y'all. You know why? Because the game is undefeated. You guys are freaking undefeated.
That's a fact.
Like I said, Lucario, looks don't matter. Brothers.
Nah, that's real shit. Listen, it's shown right here in the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, it's terrible out here in these streets, man.
Oh, Miles, guess what?
Yo,
I watched that same interview. You know what this cat said? He said because this girl was giving away numbers that he is, quote unquote, what's that word? Promiscuous. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. But
I just laughed at him because
that's not necessarily true.
What do you think?
I said that's not necessarily true, though.
Yeah, you're right, because women use men for different things.
Right.
That's what guys don't understand, because when you have game, you understand all this stuff. But don't get me wrong, the cat is solid in his actual looks and his job, but he just needs some game. That's all.
Facts. Yep. So you have any questions though?
No, man. I just had statements. And by the way, I will be in Miami with you guys.
Yes, sir. You got your tickets to Miami.
You know, it's funny. Chris Lynn almost sounded a little bit like Bobby McTow, if you think about it, like his voice.
Yeah. Cario, play that promo for the Miami joint real quick.
Oh yeah, let's play that real quick. So we got all these people up in here. Make sure you guys come check this out. Click the link below and get your tickets to the Game Kings 2, The Definition of a Man documentary screening that's going to be held in Miami on October 26th, 2024. You'll be the first to watch the documentary, and then after the documentary, you'll be able to participate in a question and answer session with the Game Kings live. Space is limited, so click the link below and get your tickets now.
Yes, sir.
And April's putting the links in the chat. So you guys can click the link. April is putting the links in the chat. Click that link. Get your tickets right now. I'm telling y'all, you need to get these tickets. It's going to be sold out. So make sure you get your tickets ASAP. And if you're watching a rebroadcast, the link's going to be below this video. So make sure you guys get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
So what else you got for us, Chris?
Nothing. I would like to say I would be on that show. Not because of the women, because just to show men what true masculine identity is all about.
Yeah.
That's why. Not about the women. I would just be on there just to show, man, like, see, this is how you talk to women. Because it's all about you. It's not about them. Really.
Right. Thanks. That's real shit. Yes, sir. All right, man. Well, we appreciate the call, brother. All right.
All right, y'all. See y'all in Miami.
Yes, sir. Peace. All right.
We got any more calls? Or are we good?
No, we good.
Ooh, so let me start this up real quick.
It's the exact same arguments that they gave to Kevin Samuels. But really what I think is happening here is decades of brainwashing. If you want a man to be a confident, masculine leader, well, how do you think he's supposed to conduct himself when he's faced with confrontation? Or if he's faced with having to lead through change or create a burning platform to do something new? There was not 100% of the people in the world that would look at his actions and agree with his particular stance on something. But my question to you is he getting the results? Is he getting the outcomes? Is he getting the job done? I think far too often women rely into, well, how does this make me feel, as opposed to is his actions resorting in value. Wanting a guy to be ghost from power with a soft, mushy, emotional, knows how to caress words in order to make you feel good is just a fairy tale. Shit like that generally does not exist. Mainstream media does not show men defending themselves. So when you see it happening, whether it be on a TV screen or in reality, it is seen as something wrong or incorrect.
See, again, you guys got to stop with this. I'm defending myself against these 304s that I'm trying to humble. You understand what I'm saying? That's not masculine. See, again, okay, you ever realize how much shit people talk about someone like, let's say, for example, Jay-Z? How much times you see Jay-Z come out in public or in a video, yo, man, to all my haters, man, fuck all y'all niggas, fuck y'all motherfuckers, suck my dick. I'm Jay-Z. I don't like the fact that you talking like that. Matter of fact, fuck y'all, man. Y'all did me a favor talking all that shit, because I ain't even gonna, like, you don't hear Jay-Z unless he just doing business. He don't address none of these niggas. You understand? You know why? Because Jay-Z's like, yo, I'm better than y'all. What you talking about? We talking about here? Like, I'm in a different position. I'm in a different lane. I'm above all that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Jay-Z don't got to come out and defend himself against the haters. No, he just do his shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. This is ridiculous. But let's continue.
But one thing about me is I'm not going to change who I am
Of course.
to fit somebody else's liking. You know, I'm just going to tell it how it is. If you're not it, that's not it. You know, the
Cool.
one that is it, I'm going to let it be known.
Okay.
You know, for surely. Yes.
Respectful.
See, and that's the thing. You don't need to let it be known by being on some tit for tat shit. You understand? Like, let it be known by not calling the chick back after that first date. Let it be known by giving a woman directions, and when she don't follow the directions, you just don't fuck with her. You don't need to let it be known by letting the chick know how you feel. That's relevant. Listen, I know. Do you know what the problem is? Most guys, unfortunately, because they're, you know, to put it in a better term, they're bitch made. They want people to care about how they feel. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, they really want motherfuckers to care about how they feel, so they give their opinions about how they feel about shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, nobody gives a shit about how you feel.
I feel bad because you popped your balloon, so I want you to know how I feel.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Shit is ridiculous, man. But let's continue.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Pay attention.
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby.
All right, now, real quick, before we go into the eyes is up here, baby. Meanwhile, she wore some shit to show all of her titties. like, what world do we live in? What world do we live? My eyes are up here, baby, but here, I wore this fucking shirt to show off the inner nuptials of my tits.
And see, this is why shows like this are not reality, because you see how that's the way she came at him was disrespectful, right? Mm-hmm. But she popped the balloon, which means she's not interested. Mm-hmm. So women who are not interested will sometimes be very disrespectful to you. Mm-hmm. It's off rip. So this is why when you realize the chick ain't really fucking with you, that's why you need to move, keep it moving. There should be no reason why they're having a conversation or discussion.
Right.
And that's why you don't need to talk to women and even have, because this is the thing. If my only reason to talk to you is to give you directions and to make sure you're cooperating, if you've already shown me that you're not cooperating, why are we talking? It don't make sense. You see what I'm saying? That's why we say it's like, see, when you have games, shit like this is annoying to watch because you know it's a bunch of bullshit. It's just like, oh my God, this is terrible. Let's continue.
Well, let's just see where exactly he was looking. Watch.
Your name and age and
look. Okay, here we go.
Why you ended up popping your balloon.
Okay, we got there's a little bit of frame distortion right here. Listen.
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoos?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms.
Hold on. That's all they needed. They needed that sound effect. Oh.
Bro, I will not take away from the entertainment factor. I will not.
Exactly.
It's entertaining. But that still doesn't, just because it's entertaining doesn't mean this is real game, guys. That's all we're saying.
Right.
That's all we're saying.
It's just too funny.
Wait, I'm sorry. We got to run that back real quick. I'm sorry. Look at
26.
Oh, he's going back and forth. If you see in his eyes, he's going back and forth between the two arms, inspecting the feralness. In her mind, she's saying to herself, this outfit is just absolutely killing him today, right? They can see everything but my areola today, which is good. It's better than what I've done previously. So he must be looking at the tit. How about I just blame it on the tattoo right here? That's why I got that tattoo. Not to further accentuate the bottom of my titties, but so I can call out men for looking at the tattoo in lieu of my.
But you know what's crazy? Is she said she was in her 20s. I mean, maybe I don't know enough about titties, but why does it like look like that in 20? I don't understand that shit, but that's just it's like I'm confused.
Titties that I wanted to display for everybody to see. Please.
My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, the women I deal with, they don't have hair on their
Don't
arms.
do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest.
Don't do
Queen.
too much.
You know, I don't like that. That's all I was looking at. You trying to say if I'm looking at particular body
You just
parts,
wasn't
but
looking at
that's
my
not
eyes.
what it is.
That's
No, I was
all
looking at the hair on your
Anyways,
arms, Queen.
she asked me the question.
Yeah.
Don't it sound like two women arguing right now? You see what I'm saying?
I was looking at the hair on your arms. You
doing too much. He's like, yak. Sound like two chicks arguing.
Yep.
It's terrible, man.
Yeah, I'm in heels and you ain't tall enough.
Okay.
Don't do too much.
Well,
though.
you're not qualified, baby.
All right,
so that's all good.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, I was having a conversation with my homegirl regarding that particular interaction. And her response to me is that he had no right, no reason to say any of these different things. However, I gave her a different perspective. When a woman says to you or begins to go down a decision path or a logic path of attempting to place you as a deviant, a sexual deviant, someone who is incapable of maintaining eye contact because they just view you as a sexual object. Why your eyes down here, look up here. I think men need to immediately defend themselves.
No, mediocre tutorial. No, MTR, they're not doing it for that. She's doing it because she's purposely being disrespectful because she don't like the nigga.
Right.
That's all it is. Guys, you got to understand something. Let me. I'm gonna say something that sounds really harsh, but it's true. When women are not attracted to you, and it's not all women, but this is the most. When women are not attracted to you, generally, they don't give a shit about you to the point where they probably don't care if you live or die.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you are now a nuisance because you are not attractive to her. That's why when you sometimes approach girls who aren't interested in you, they're very mean and kind of cold and kind of got that energy. And that energy is not necessarily just for you. That's for all the other unattractive guys that approached her. That's for all the other guys she wasn't feeling. And you was just the 13th or 14th guy that week or whatever that approached her that she's not feeling. And because she's not interested in you, she's like, fuck this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And that's where that energy, and what happens is that when a woman is not attracted to you, she thinks she's above you. So the opposite is also true. When a woman is attracted to you, she sees you as above her. You see what I'm saying? So that's where all that condescending energy is coming from. My eyes are up here, baby. That's all that condescending shit. Because she feels like she's better than him. You understand? That's how it works. But see, as a man, you don't need to go well, girl, I was, all them hair on your arms and all that other shit. See, you going back and forth with her is you not understanding what's happening, because now you're making her response to you get you in your feelings to try to be just like her. Do you see what I'm saying? Because she's just going based on how she feels, which is why she's saying that dumbass shit. You should be smart enough and have enough game as a man to understand, oh, wait a second. She's a woman. Of course she's going to say this dumbass shit because she believes she's better than me, which is why she's coming at me this way.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that I have to respond to her dumbass shit and try to match her energy. Do you see what I'm saying? That's how it works.
Especially in this era of #MeToo. The last thing that you want is to get that branding, because that branding will immediately disqualify you in not only the workplace, getting fired and shit like that, but also in the dating game. You do not want to get the branding of creep. So generally the internet looked at that exchange and called him sassy, and I'm saying he's defending himself in a very smart way. But it's crazy to me that he's getting the flack of being sassy. Meanwhile, no one is talking about how she just disrespected him. Oh, but wait, it gets worse.
So we do still have 3 unpop, but she looking like you gonna pop? Okay. Okay. All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Jacqueline. I'm 25. I popped because I have hair on my arms.
And you know what the funny part is? She probably wouldn't have popped it if he didn't make that comment to the girl about her hair on her arms.
Right.
So she's just following suit. She's like, oh, he doesn't like hairy arms. I have hairy arms. Pop. You see how him being petty made the other chick fucking pop her shit? Crazy.
Oh, she's a cutie pie.
Just because you got hair on your arms, that's okay though.
Arms. The 210, you're on live with Lakari Miles. Name, age, city, and where did you send your support?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? This is Cruz, 32, and located here in Kansas City. I sent it to Mr. Lucario's Cash App.
All right. Got you. Appreciate it. So what's going on?
So I just got off work, so I'm not too sure like what the topic about today, but I was just wondering if you guys had some. I'm just trying to get some perspective, I guess, on because Mr. Lucario, you talk about like to kind of like change up your routines and stuff when you're kind of going through some dry spells, I guess. Like I just got out of a relationship back in October of last year, and just kind of been like focusing on myself, been moving and stuff, but I think I'm like, you know, it's about time to start getting back in the game and whatnot. But I got I signed up for a speed dating thing. So I was just wondering, like, how can I approach that knowing that I have 3 to 5 minutes, and like, I want to be able to make it clear that, you know, I'm not really looking for a relationship. Just kind of looking for something like short term, something along those lines.
Well, the thing is this, right? Is that those type of events, speed dating,
right,
is usually, catered to, I hate to say this, but it's orchestrated for a bunch of simpery. So what I would suggest, like, you can still go to it and you can still, let the chicks know what it is, but in that environment, a lot of times it's not going to be very advantageous. So what I would say to you is you can still do the speed dating events, but I would say is go to like networking events, go to bars, go to lounges, get on online dating, do like basically cover all the bases. You understand what I'm saying? Because are you on online right now? Are you on the dating apps and all that other shit?
Yeah, I got Bumble and Tinder.
When's the last time you used it?
Getting too many matches, but
when's the last time you used it?
What? What's that?
When's the last time you used the dating apps?
I guess this morning.
Okay, and how often are you using it?
I try to get on. So since I've gotten back on it, which would have been like maybe last week or the week before, just kind of a couple times. Well, actually, maybe like once in the morning, once at night. something like that.
For how long?
How many swipes?
Not more than like 15 minutes.
Okay. So basically, all it is really, bro, is that you just have to immerse yourself back into these situations, man. So you can still go to the speed dating event, go online, but you got to go on the dating apps at least like 5 to 6 times a week, an hour at least every day, right? Go out to bars, go out to places in your city or whatever. Where you at? Where you located?
Right now I'm in Kansas City.
Okay, so you got to find places where the action is happening, basically like some bars, some lounges, some whatever that's in your area where there's going to be people and traffic and all that other stuff, and get out there and start meeting people. But it has to be consistent. You see what I'm saying? So all you really need to do is be consistent. So a lot of guys do this. Y'all tiptoe into situations, but you're not really immersing yourself in it. So you got to immerse yourself in the situation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I think one thing is that I guess it's a little different now because I was in a 5-year relationship, and before I was actually able to like go to bars and clubs and stuff, but I'm actually 2.5 years sober now, so it's just like I don't really feel too comfortable going to like bars and stuff. But that's just one of the things that I'm trying to get used to is just like how to navigate, you know, being single, dating without like needing to go to those places.
Well, see, the thing is that those places are the places where shit is happening. So you can go to a bar, but you can, you know, hopefully if you have some discipline, get a non-alcoholic drink. You know what I'm saying? But what all I'm saying is this, is that you see, this is the thing. You have to put in a lot of work and energy into getting yourself into the zone of actually getting, taking action so that you can get a return on what you're putting out there. So it's just like, I always like to use the example of the gym. If a dude want to lose weight, he got to go to the gym probably 4 or 5 times a week. He got to start eating this type of shit. He has to be consistent with it, and then he's going to see the results. So he can't just go to the gym once a week and still eat cheeseburgers. You see what I'm saying? It has to be a consistent thing. You got to immerse yourself in it, and then you will start to see the results. The same thing right here, because you just said you just got on the dating apps last week. So there's been a lot of time that you haven't been on these shits. You got to go to those speed dating events, right? Go to the networking events, go to the bars and clubs and all that. You got to exhaust all options. Talk to women in public, at the grocery store, whatever it is like that. You got to exhaust all options so that you actually immerse yourself in the situation. You see what I'm saying? You can't have it on a timey thing. It has to be part of your routine, part of your life. Just like how a person makes going to the gym part of their life, it has to be that same energy when it comes to dealing with women. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I hear what you're saying. So you're pretty much saying that at this point, just talk to as many women as possible, no matter where I'm at.
Yes, basically. Basically.
Okay. I guess at this point, like, I should be okay with like not needing for it to go anywhere. It's just like, just to get into the habit of doing it.
Right. And then once you get in the habit, that's when things are going to start to go where it needs to go. You see what I'm saying? So basically the questions you're asking will be answered as you're doing it. That's how it works. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I know some chicks at that speed dating thing, and like included with the ticket was like you get a free drink. So I know that they're going to probably be drinking, but I guess I'll just have fun with it. I guess. I mean, not really have any expectations for it.
Take your ass out there and do what you got to do. You feel me? Like don't worry about nothing. Just be consistent and actually put some energy out there, and you'll start to see some results. That's all it really is. You see what I'm saying? You guys have to start actually taking action and be consistent with the action. That's it.
Exactly. All right,
cool. Yep, I appreciate you.
All right,
bro. Appreciate the call, man.
All right, so we got 405. You're on live with Akari and Miles. Name, age, city. Where did you send your support, sir? All right. I'm gonna kill the lines because we on OT already.
Facts.
All right.
So this is end. Let's get this to the end and then keep it going.
You look phenomenal though.
Thank you.
You know, she ain't fit to my liking. She ain't even fit to my. Hey, excuse me, Queen. I'm talking to this woman right here. Oh, well, I could look anyway. I want to.
And see all the arguing and shit. See, and this is the thing. You guys have to practice this too, because again, you know, sometimes if you're not aware, you'll get pulled into the bullshit because, you know, it's easy for women to just like to get on that nerve. But this is why you have to have game, because you have to be able to be aware of this and be able to know how to move accordingly. Do you see what I'm saying? So that a woman she can't sort of penetrate your mind like that. That's the problem with a lot of you guys. The reason why most of you guys have issues in the game is because you've allowed women to penetrate your mind.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? In so many different ways. So you gotta understand that shit, man. All right.
You know. But yeah, can y'all give her her balloon back though?
She don't want it.
Yeah, do you want your balloon back, Queen? We're not talking to you, sweetheart.
Okay.
You already been. I already let you know. I'm not interested in. You got more hair on your arms than me, baby. But anyways.
Okay, so he's saying get your balloon back, but how you feeling, him?
I'm not gonna get my balloon back.
Oh, that's crazy. Crazy.
Okay.
All right, no problem. So we do still have 2 balloons.
Yes.
Do we still
She
have
about to pop. Look at.
Let's go over here. I saw you hesitate. That's why I had to ask.
I want to say this too. Another thing that is like a setup with the show is that a lot of chicks, not just because they want to celebrate like quote unquote dissing or rejecting a guy. It's like if you don't pop your balloon, you don't really get to talk.
Right, exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So that's like another part of it where it's like a chick will just because she got something to say, she'll pop her balloon type shit.
Right.
Not really, because it doesn't even matter if she likes or don't like the guy. She just want to have something to say, so she'll pop her balloon so she gets, you know, one-on-one attention. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Real talk. That's why a lot of chicks would call into Kevin Samuel's show, because they just wanted that, you know, the attention from all the people watching. That's all that is.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Kayla. I'm 23.
Okay.
Originally, I was not going to pop my balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. But to me, I like my man that's not going to sit in every girl's face and, you know, complimenting them, you know? So I didn't find that offensive to me.
Look at the
But
tats.
when they started what was going on, I'm very like, I don't want to say I'm argumentative, but I don't want my man
Yes,
to
you are.
argue back with me, because then I feel like it's going to always be a problem. That was the only reason why I popped my balloon. Because
Notice what she said. I'm not argumentative, but I don't want my man to argue back with me. Pay attention what happens next.
I was just like, dang. But then with me, you kind of got a little bit catty with me. You a little sassy just a little bit. And since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm going to get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute.
Well, you see, guys, all of that is coming at him is because of how he's coming at them.
Right.
You
A
see-
man is always in the lead.
Right. Because this is the thing. She's basically saying, well, since you doing this, I'm going to do this.
Exactly. That's it.
She's like, let me do what you're doing. You see what I mean? So, see, a lot of you guys, see, the I think the problem is you guys are like, well, but Lucario Miles, but these girls are coming at him a certain way, and shouldn't he defend himself? And, you know, he should put these bitches in their place and blah, 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 blah. See, again, the reason why y'all say that is because y'all give women the power to make you feel bad about you. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying here is that if you as a man who has game and who is confident, you are not fazed by what the women are saying. And matter of fact, you don't even take it seriously. You understand what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, you expect it because you're dealing with women. Do you see what I'm saying? See, And a lot of times what happens is that you guys don't even understand why women say the shit that they say in a lot of situations. Because sometimes what happens is that a woman might try to say some slick shit to you because she knows you're confident and she's trying to bring you down a peg because she feels uncomfortable with the fact that you're this confident. Right? So she's trying to say that and she's trying to test to see, okay, well, let me see how confident you are. If I say that, let me see how you're going to respond. You understand what I'm saying? Let me see how you're going to respond. So the thing is this, and Kobe Lean, we'll get you, call back on the next show. We'll get you on the next show. You feel what I'm saying? We'll get you on the next show. Don't worry about that. Just remind us that we did that on call in tomorrow or in the Real Game of Theory show, whatever. Yeah, that's what's happening here is that he's getting all this shit because of how, she's coming at him.
You need to relax. You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful,
feminine women look away.
Like you was really coming out like I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle like a lot of criticism and stuff like that, but the way you was coming, you just ain't like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home and it's just not giving.
Oh, the shame.
Well, let me say this.
The insults before he goes in. Because remember, he said he was a licensed plumber in the beginning, and dependent upon his certifications, he's making over 6 figures a year. But what was Sonny about that you say you're not argumentative? And then later on, you proceed to try to roast my mans when the situations had nothing to do with you. Shout out to the sister code. Your no line in the matrix continues. By the way, I really cannot believe this woman came up on the show with her under titty showing. It just demonstrates bad behavior. It demonstrates why a woman like this would be a bad match for a guy like this. A guy with standards, principles, frame. He's stoic. He's obviously.
What is MCR talking about? This nigga's not stoic and this nigga does not have principles.
See, discipline and works out a lot. But nevertheless, her bad B independent woman queen attitude was met with sister code =, from the lovely weird nailed young woman to the left of her, because they must unite, stand up and try to break down a man with shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right from a man that is confident enough to know who he is and stand on business. But to say you're not argumentative and then begin to argue with him means that you are. Your words are different than your actions. Stop lying to us, damn. But let's see his response.
Queen, I'm a licensed plumber.
I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
So
I live downtown. I stay by myself, Queen. You know, and you're not even qualified to be even dealing with me.
You say everybody not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, it was one of these two.
Queen.
Yo, don't it sound like he needs to be snapping his fingers and moving his head back and forth when he's talking all this shit? Like that's what I'm like. That's all that's missing right here.
Queen, you're not even qualified, boo boo.
let's rewind that a little bit. Hold on. Is it crazy? Hold on.
Real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
So what you doing?
I live downtown. I stay by myself, Queen. You know, and you're not even qualified to be even
you
dealing
say
with
everybody
me.
not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, it was one of these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You
and
ain't
the one
my
that
type.
you wanted popped
If I
up
seen that's fine.
So what?
That is totally fine.
Okay.
But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
So a few things here where he fucked up on. Let me teach you guys some game, right? See, what you got to understand is that you are never, hear me, never. You are never supposed to be reacting to what women are doing and saying.
Facts.
So he's fucking up because she basically said, oh, you know, it's giving like you have a roommate. Then he jumped into, oh, well, no, baby, I live by myself. And then, he's like, I'm a licensed plumber trying to prove himself.
Yeah.
And she says, well, I do real estate, so don't even try to compare me to you, blah, blah, blah. Then he comes back with I got 100 grand in the bank I could pull out. So he's responding and reacting to what she's saying.
Right. Queen.
You see what I'm saying? So that means that she is leading the conversation. That she has control over the dynamic. You see what I'm saying?
And can we once again acknowledge how low sagging these chicks. This chick right here on the side.
I know, right?
Man, what happened?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that.
Maybe you know, some people don't have a lot of elasticity in their skin.
Mm-hmm.
Because for her to be in her 20s and for the joints to be sagging that low, like look at the cleavage line. It's so golly, that's crazy.
All right, let's continue this shit. This shit is hilarious.
No, look, she looking over here like, oh shit, wait, 100,000. wait a minute. That would buy me a lot of bras to prop these titties.
Oh, you see,
God.
Man, guys, get on the Bad Boy membership, man. Get on the Masculine Identity. I know y'all need the game. I know y'all need the game.
Mm-hmm.
No, y'all need. And again, let me see. Let me see. Mediocre to Lucario. How many? What's the name this nigga got? How many subs this nigga got?
How many subscribers? Let's see. He got 719,000 subscribers.
So he got damn near he's getting on to 1 million.
And this video has 198,000
views in 3 days. Guys, we know y'all need the game. You see, we know y'all need the game, but y'all don't know y'all need the game.
Exactly.
Please. Guys, if you think that this dude is conducting himself in a gamed up fashion, please join the Bad Boy membership today.
Right. That's a fact.
I swear to y'all. Y'all don't If you think standing there trying to prove yourself to a bunch of bitches you don't even know is the move, talking about, oh yeah, I could pull out 100,000 out the bank. Can you do that, queen? What? You popped your balloon. She popped your balloon. She don't deserve to know that you could do that.
Right, exactly. Let's continue.
Damn it, I should have popped that fucking balloon. But the masculine energy is so crazy. But she got humble.
No, there is no masculine energy. What are we talking about? Terrible.
Real quick, when he quantified, again, shout out to all the blue collar G's out there. College ain't for everybody. Actually, this past weekend, I talked to an AC tech repair guy walking across the street, middle of Atlanta. Just started having a conversation. This guy got his AC certification and recently worked his way up to sell his business to Walmart. And now he's doing whatever the hell that he wants, and looking at the girl that he was walking with is enjoying the hell out of life. They gonna learn to put some respect on y'all blue collar names. Let's go.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that though, baby. Yeah, in a real way. You can't do that though, queen.
All right. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Esther. I'm 23.
Drew, you still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
Are you done?
Oh, yeah, I'm done with the rest of that.
Okay.
She said, are you done? She said, are you finished or are you done, nigga?
I would take the pen and pop that shit right then and there.
I'd have told her to pop the balloon. Be like, bitch, pop that balloon, please. Oh, my God.
You know.
Okay, now we can talk, right?
In a real way.
Uh-oh.
Do you see the dynamic? Guys, this should make your stomach turn. This type of shit makes my stomach turn. When I'm I'll be at an event, I'm at the bar or whatever. Whenever I notice that the chick is trying to lead the conversation, right? The shit turns my stomach.
Right.
Like, are we serious here? Now, watch their conversation. You're going to notice is mainly her
leading,
questioning him and leading him.
Yep.
What do you look for?
What
are you looking for?
You see, what do you see how she's asking him the questions?
Interrupting him too.
It's crazy.
A woman, like I said, that's not going to be promiscuous. A woman that's going to be consistent. A woman that has a career and things going for herself, because I had the same thing going for myself,
okay,
as well. I don't need a woman to give me her money or anything. I'm just looking for devotion and some loyalty. That's all. And some honesty.
You believe in God?
Oh, certainly. Yes, ma'am.
All these damn questions and he's yes ma'aming her and all this other shit, man. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? This is what... Crazy, but anyway.
I'm a God-fearing man. I practice monotheism. You know, I won't tell you what I identify as religion-wise, but we can get to that at a later date and time, you know, if you choose to leave here with me.
Okay. Do you know?
Dimitri, you don't have to agree with me because listen, you can have no game and do exactly what he's doing. That's fine. What I'm trying to tell you is that this is not the way to go. Do you see what I'm saying? And then you guys wonder why I have issues with women. This is terrible. Well, let's continue.
You know, the Bible says that love is kind.
Yes, certainly.
Are you here for love, or are you here to just insult?
I'm trying to create a family. You know, that's what I aspire to do.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You're good? Sure, we're good. Oh, okay. All right.
We're good because I'm done talking to this nigga because I already led the conversation, and this shit makes my stomach turn. It's like this is terrible. Oh my goodness, let's continue.
Any questions for her?
No, not at all.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
Do you want kids?
I do. You
How old
gonna
are
give
you
me
again?
some? Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 29. How old are you?
23.
Okay.
Is that okay?
This nigga got a 23-year-old questioning him. That's crazy. That's wild, bro.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You know, we might as well get up out of here right now. Yeah.
They bad. Wait, hold on. Oh, it failed. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's get a zoom in. Let's get a. Oh, I am pissed. Me too. I thought my bullshit was gonna work. I thought it was gonna save you, but apparently that woman there doesn't fuck with the sister code. We failed. We tried arguing. We tried shame. We tried insults, but his confidence was too strong.
Step that way real quick for me. Step that way.
Okay.
All right. So it seems like there's a little vibe here. So is it going to be a yes for you for him?
God says save souls, so yeah.
Oh, and is it a yes for you
That's
for her?
gonna be a hell.
Disrespect. Listen, let me tell you guys something. You know how you know you need game? When you're being disrespected and you don't know you're being disrespected.
No, you being God said save souls?
What? What?
So you saving my soul by getting with me?
This is terrible. This is terrible.
And hear him. That's about to be a hell yes for me, Queen. Look.
Oh, yes, for
me.
She's a cutie. This guy went off and bagged the baddest one. After all of that.
We got a man.
Look it.
All right, let me take this mic and y'all can go on off.
Look it.
Okay.
First of all, let's be clear. The reason why the host is so
All right, everyone.
All right, so that's the end of it right here. So
the reason why the host is so excited is because she got all that entertainment value from the situation, and he's still left with a match.
Right.
So it's like the perfect iteration of what makes that show entertaining. You get what I'm saying? And that's why the host was so happy.
Look at this nigga Dimitri talking about. She said, "Is that okay?" Which is a qualifying question. Also, 8s and 9s enjoy a challenge. Dimitri, what the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? She said all of that after she was questioning that motherfucker for that whole 2 minutes. Crazy. But guys, this is what we try to tell you guys, man. This is what happens when you don't have game. You're sitting there arguing with women, sounding like women, putting yourself on the same level, and then you wonder why you having issues and why chicks think you're sassy. This shit is crazy. Oh man. All right, so let's get some of these questions and we're gonna wrap this shit up, man. This says, as a philosopher, Lucario, what do you think is the true and real meaning of life and what makes one happy, and why do you think so many people are unhappy? Life is meaningless. You give meaning to it. And the reason why people are unhappy is because they're constantly searching for happiness when the happiness is already inside them. It's already there. It's but that's a whole nother, we could go, a whole show on that. I might do a whole show on that on the other channel. You feel what I'm saying? It says, why do you think so many women fall in love with prisoners or guys that treat them like junk? Is it strictly just low self-esteem or something else? Well, part of it is that, but also part of it is that those guys just do them. That's part of what makes you attractive to women. Just like Miles was saying earlier, a woman cares about how you treat yourself and how you do things for you. So a lot of times the reason why women like guys who you would consider, let's say, thugs or, the Pookies and Ray Rays and all that other shit, is because they don't give a shit about what the chick is thinking about them. They're just going to do them regardless. Like, they're not going to sit there and say, hey, I'm going to stop being a thug for you. You understand what I'm saying? They say, bitch, I'm a thug. You fucking with it or not? You know what I'm saying? Like, didn't Cameron have a song that said, are you going to suck it or not? It's like that type of shit. Like, bitch, like, I don't give a fuck about all that other shit. But you nice guys, y'all be trying to go all crazy. It says, how often have other men wanted to fight you out of jealousy or being that guy? I don't think I've ever been in that situation. So where do you be at on Clubhouse? I'll be around on Clubhouse, so you know what I'm saying? I'll be in some of these rooms. It says, there's like a thin line between humbling and checking how we supposed to deal with women out here if they need correcting on their behavior and y'all tell us not to do it. Again, this is the same question the other guy called in with. A woman has to earn being checked. You understand? If I'm on a date with a chick and she says something disrespectful, I don't check her. I smile and I say, hey, you have a good night at the end of the night. And then I never call her again. You see what I'm saying? Like, she don't know what I'm thinking. You understand? This is why I say, guys, you don't need to fucking be sitting there and telling women all this shit, telling them how you feel. Oh, you shouldn't have did that. No, what the fuck? What you talking about? Guys, you understand? Masculine energy, your perspective, the way that you come at situations, right, is valuable. You do not give that to a random woman. You understand what I'm saying? And on top of that, you see, this is the thing. Why would I need to express my feelings and opinions and all this other extra shit when, again, the point is to see if you're coachable, right? So me expressing my opinion or how I feel, and let's start with the how I feel. I really shouldn't be feeling anything. You see what I'm saying? Like, what does feelings have to do with me seeing if you could follow directions? You see what I'm saying? Because in order for me to feel, I have to believe something.
Right.
And in order for me to believe something that makes me feel something about what you're saying and doing means that I have to put some importance on you.
Exactly.
So if I just met you, what the fuck we talking about?
And my thing is this. If I know that I come first, if I know I'm better than you, why do I have to humble you?
Right. Exactly.
This is why again, shout out to Steve Dean. This is why Steve Dean called you guys losers. It's not because you're necessarily when Steve Dean called you a loser, he's not calling you a loser because he thinks you're a loser. He's calling you a loser because you think you're a loser.
Right.
Because why would you have to humble someone who they're not as powerful as you?
Right.
Why would I have to humble you? You're a woman.
Right.
I come first. I'm a man. I'm stronger. I got life in my nuts. Everything comes from me. Provision, structure, laws, everything. A woman's entire existence is made possible by a man. The only reason why these women feel comfortable enough to even pop their balloons and speak their mind is because of structure put in place by who? Men.
Mm-hmm.
So why would I have to humble you when God, nature, and reality humbles you on a daily fucking basis?
Right.
Y'all niggas let these bitches fool you.
Mm-hmm.
You think Just because you say what's up to a woman and she ignores you, that she's doing something bad to you.
Mm-hmm.
Or if she says she's not interested, that she's quote unquote dissing you or rejecting you.
Right.
It's impossible for a woman to reject a man.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible. Because they're not in any real position of power.
Right.
Anything I do can change a woman's life. And when a woman comes into my life, nothing really changes. It only gets enhanced.
Right.
If anything, and for her to actually enhance my life, I have to put her through the vetting process, training, this, that, and the third, for her to develop into the type of woman that can actually be an enhancement to me. But a woman on her own by herself does not do anything for me. But you guys allow a woman's response to you to dictate how you feel about yourself.
Right.
Yes. Why do you hate yourself, young man? Why are you a fucking loser? Why just because a woman says she's not interested, you think less of yourself?
Right.
When you always are and have been more than a woman. Always.
Right. Real talk. Says you said that you shouldn't match a woman's energy if she's out of line. But would you also agree that it is fruitless to argue back and forth with other men who are coming at you? Well, yeah, that too. But also, I'm not saying don't match a woman's energy if she's out of line. Don't match a woman's energy, period. You see what I'm saying? But also, you don't need to even go back and forth with dudes. That's some weird ass goofy shit too. You don't need to go back and forth with anyone, because what happens is a lot of times when you go back and forth and you're doing all that extra shit, what you're essentially saying to yourself is that you doubt who you are. You understand what I mean? Like, so you're going back and forth because subconsciously you're trying to prove to yourself who you are, because you don't know who you are, which is why you're going back and forth. Because if you knew who you are, you wouldn't go back and forth. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because if I was at the supermarket and somebody in the aisle yelled out, "Yo, Tommy," I'm not going to turn around.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to look and be like, "Oh, are you talking to me?" No, because I know my name ain't Tommy. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, fam. You guys got to understand what's going on out here. Says, can you give an example of how a woman would view you as better than her? Well, this is the thing. It's not, this is what you got to understand. When we say better than her, that doesn't mean that, in the sense of your ego, like, oh, I'm better than you. Like, I'm more important and I'm more valuable. No. Better means that because you are a man, you are in a position to teach her a better way. But how can I teach her a better way if I'm acting like her?
Exactly. As a man, you're better suited for the role of leadership.
Exactly. That's what we're talking about. You see what I'm saying? So you can't be this mother, because a woman is looking up to you. So if she's looking up to you, but you're acting like her, if you're being petty, like how she's being petty, then that's an issue.
Yep.
Because remember, women, you got to understand, women a lot of times know if they're being ridiculous because they know sometimes they are overpowered by their emotion.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why this is how you know that you're actually a motherfucker that got game. Your girl or the chick that you're dealing with, on a consistent basis, whatever, sometimes she might get emotional, and because you as a man keep it together and know how to navigate and manage the situation, she will come back to you and say, "Hey, I'm so sorry that I acted that way. And, I was just feeling this and that and blah, blah, blah. And thank you for being there for me." Like, she understands, like, the fact that you were a man and that you understood how to navigate that situation, you were able to get her in a headspace to be able to get back centered because you were there. Do you understand what I'm saying? But if you're sitting there going back and forth arguing with her, she's looking at you like, "Nigga, what?" Like, the person I'm coming to for guidance can't guide me because he's acting like me? You see what I'm saying? So that you got to understand that shit. It says, how to change a woman's mind about something with logic when they are emotional in nature. Don't change her mind, change her feelings. But how are you supposed to do that with logic? Well, you don't need to change a woman's mind. You understand what I'm saying? You being a man is what makes her see you, which makes her change. You understand what I'm saying? See, y'all gotta understand how powerful masculinity is. Think about it this way, right? Let's say there's a restaurant, the restaurant closes every day at 10 o'clock. And let's say there's a person who wants to eat at that restaurant, but they get off of work at 8:30. But then they keep lollygagging, and then so by the time they get to the place, they get there 10:15, 10:07, 10:35, and they're like, fuck. This place is always closed. Then they realize, oh shit, the place closes at 10. So now that I get off work at 8:30, I have to change my schedule to meet the expectations of that restaurant to get there on time to get the food. You see what I'm saying? So the restaurant's not going to stay open late for the motherfucker that's late. The restaurant's going to close at the time it closes, and that person has to change to get the benefit of what the restaurant offers. Do you see what I'm saying? Masculinity is, this is what it is, and you have to adhere to this. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's not you sitting there trying to, change her feelings. And no, you don't got to change shit. She has to recognize how she has to change to fit into the situation. That's how it works. So it says, Lakara, would you say that if you got game, it doesn't matter where you go because you are the entertainment? Well, I wouldn't say the entertainment. What I'm saying is you are the value. You are the situation. You see what I'm saying?
You are the event.
Exactly. It says, what does it mean when a woman you're on a first date with apologizes for touching you? What? What do you mean? You need to call in the next day because I need to know exactly what you're talking about. I asked, oh my goodness, her when she was free, and she said, "Shall have to let me know because she just moved."
No. Get your grammar right. If you want a question answered, get your fucking grammar right. Fuck out of here.
Right. It says, Lokar, are you an existentialist? What is an existentialist? You gotta explain that to me. I don't know what the fuck that means. What time are you planning on going live tomorrow? 5 o'clock. And Miles, you going live at 1:30, right?
1:30 Eastern time with K-Zag. Manhood is a skill set show.
Sure. Says, if a person's personality, if being goofy, should he be himself in front of a woman? Yes, you be yourself at all times when you're dealing with anybody. You know what I'm saying? So then why rejection hurts? Because you're looking for validation, because you don't love yourself. That's why it hurts.
Because you're a loser, young man.
What about this is true? So essentially, I know I am in cooperative situation when others clearly want to connect to understand me further. What? I'm confused. What does he mean by that? I don't know.
No, I'm in a cooperative situation when others clearly want to connect to understand me further. Mm-hmm. Now you got to call in for that.
Yeah, call in next show. So can you define leadership? Yeah, go to the dictionary and has the definition of leadership. But basically, being a leader is you having a program, a structure, and being able to be consistent with that and know how to give guidance and direction.
Exactly. Direction. Direction is the key.
Exactly. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. You about to wrap this shit up, people. Appreciate all y'all tuning in. Remember, let's play this real quick one more time so you guys don't forget. Click the link below and get your tickets to the Game Kings 2, The Definition of a Man documentary screening that's going to be held in Miami on October 26th, 2024. You'll be the first to watch the documentary, and then after the documentary, you'll be able to participate in a question and answer session with the Game Kings live. Space is limited, so click the link below and get your tickets now. Yeah. All right, so make sure you get tickets. Abel's putting the links in the chat, so make sure you click that to get your tickets. If you're watching this on the rebroadcast, make sure you click the link below to get your tickets ASAP. Make sure you guys come rock with us in Miami. You feel what I'm saying? So we can do that and get this shit cracking. Anything else you want to say, Miles, before we wrap this up?
Nah. Oh yeah, Real Game No Theory on Sunday, 12 noon, guys. Make sure y'all tune in for that. And like we said, 1:30, Manhood is a Skills show, and Lucario is going live at 5 tomorrow as well. So make sure y'all check it out. But guys, seriously, masculineidentitymembership.com, badboymembership.com, or at least go to MrLucario.com. Check out what he got going on over there. Seriously, guys, if you guys think that this guy on the Pop the Balloon show was conducting himself as a man, and that's how you think a man should talk to a woman, bickering back and forth with them and all that other shit, then you definitely need to holler at us when it comes to how to move in these streets as far as the Bad Boy membership and the Masculine Identity membership. Okay. Facts. Yeah, we're not equal to women, guys. So trying to go tit for tat to just because you feel away because the chick popped the balloon, and then you going back and forth trying to, take little jabs at her to make her feel the way you feel, that's some emotional shit.
That's a fact.
Emotional damage.
That's all that is. That's you trying to match. You trying to match a woman's energy is you saying that you are on the same level as a fucking woman. Okay, that's no part of the game, bro. So if any of y'all niggas think that shit was fire or that's the way it should be, get over here immediately. Get on the Bad Boy membership now. Get on the Masculine Identity membership now. You understand? Now, the rest of y'all who just know it was entertainment, then whatever. It's all good. Because that's what it really was. But if y'all niggas think that nigga was gamed up, y'all niggas need to come fuck with us for real.
Yeah, I know niggas was cheering them on. There was like Ready Rock. They was like, yeah, son. Tell these bitches, son. Come on, fam. Stop. But listen, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in, and we holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone.
We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle, struggle creates strength, and strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
If you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
As a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
Ladies and gentlemen,